na mame mfa to wonem sɛ enra yɛbɛnya matches our branches Friday ana jono I was saying matches aba so no ana chese games apropia no ya na chese satitone ama weekend wo games I was about so nyina no enso aba so yenkwa no ye kan sa aye German bonus league enra bobo kwafan sa lives e komo kwa way wo so ana Hoffenheim omo game no ano so ente 1-1 enra ye ba be first half ana kwatena ye fan sa Benjamin Sesko about first goal enso ana lives e komo tim no na ye ba be game a chese be wura mo ano so aye 90 minutes no ana chese Andre Kramaric aba restore aye chese Pekin Edman Saita ye fan sa aye Hoffenheim ewa bra enra wo so atena fie enso about draw before say wo ma be equal on my desert score line enra na eno so ma match no no na Xavi Simons aye akwata bia wo dikan the yellow card ama later no wo konya second yellow no to enra branch na ye fan say Xavi Simons I was in a kan enso ma live say enra no wo the red card na mo shot to ya last minute omo enso ade numeric cards advantage enso about draw ewa bra enra sa game no eno so abaso and what you Torino enra wo so ade Bologna wo mo golas draw ewa bra sa game abaso enra ewa bra match at the top from obian so Thiago Motta ekwoto so Motta ekoye adwuma no nyina no wo ko aye Stadio Olimpico aye Grande Torino ana chase enra no enom aye 0-0 and a PMO and some our Serie A animo na our French league no enra Bobo Cravan sa Toulou wo so game abaso against Montpellier wo be nya red card enra Tayi Savanie wonom adi red card ama we side ye fan sa Montpellier Anchabia ana branch one sa Rasmus aye Nicolaisen wonom some adi red card second yellow and some adama Bobokua ye fan sa Toulou enwa game no Montpellier kwa we wonom some asha 2-1 editia Toulou na adeba kono say a branch one sa Tayi Savanie am catch so di red card ama Montpellier no wonom adaba first goal ye be hu sa kwadana ye fan sa Thijs Dalinga wonom some restore parity adiama Toulou ni nyina chi no aye Khalil Fayed ano and some other boy winning go adama Montpellier wo she winning go ni wie ansana Toulou for some abanya omorat ni nyina chi enra wo some akwawe and some akofa 2-1 victory and some our sama chi ni mo ye dey update ni nyina tema afa yenko aye Premier League ni mo and wo Luton Town wo some our fear na Bobakua ye fan so Everton omo coach ye fan so Sean Dyke or so aye juma Everton aye club ya to mo points so kan bia so no said ye see kwei wo some betumi survive and some our Premier League ni mo after some clubs enra wo mo kwa we club draw no say no aka womu 2 matches aka no womu 37 points atoso makoma ko edunum and some our Premier League table no so bibia chese womu some betumi survive eno no bobo kwa no say Everton we aye Dominic Calvert-Lewin ono ana chese no Lewin about first goal and some adama bobo kwa ye fans Everton wa bra kobas enra Dominic Calvert-Lewin about first goal no mame front to one say Anchekra ana branch about say Elijah Adebayo and some other restore parity and some adama Bobokua ye fan Luton Town enra enti omo daso adem enra some our just say ye tafi womo so game about so womo fie na wo romance our Coliseum Afonso aye Paris our brasa game no and some about so enra ye tafi Boboku no womo some luzu 2-0 and some adama Bebao na enra first goal na by no Enake Williams at about first goal na adeba ko se ne nua na ye fan say Nico Williams ono and they assist them Inaki and what Inaki sabo second goal and on some Ninia Kumana your fan said Nico Williams and for a second time and some Asaya assistant and some Ninia Penima Enra one about 2 goals in Tinino Ayanum Anna Chesendra one more assist as about goals Nimino and some Adama Bow Enra one my branch of Fansa Jarai Alvarez one of Okonya red card and was a game and about and what you player your fans Aita Parades one of some the red card into Enra Bobo Kano Sabe Bow one central defenders no Eddie Red Yaba na coach your fans Ernesto Valverde reference to some Ocasado so much welcome out coach no so the red into Enra no na just autumns are red and the flashing is I just an update a few almost way and some not abading you know Yaba game the test now ball 9 against 11 again. Woman a penalty 88th minute and a quadana. Your fan said Mason Greenwood ayobi no and some upon say no and what me say Michael I saw the guac so our Twitter I'm sorry I don't know because the only see so good Greenwood so no just a more tennis and ya basata said yes I was so kwadua abre na sabi wonam enimu bra wamuba bruwan titi wani hunyina January otum say Michael Sarebodu afa ayemesi Greenwood one channel class and no wakonya penalty boss sayina and no update aba ho sam ni nyina no yete ama yete fa enano pai and some our show no so shark am yanko ayesa ma chini mo a mama mfanto wonum say enra wamama ne ya fa kra keke di kama me womu goalkeeper fare say Unai Simon wonum say no beba goalkeeper na ya fare say Unai Simon ono ana je man of the match award enra esan say omo diri eba say de enro no and some sevi boboku a ya fare say beba on the same and ne nioma bi no enom ana ma Unai Simon and so je man of the match award enro ewa bra womu game na eba so na odru Spain omo say weekend from enro de brand nyina no aya Mother's Day and some our just say aya Spain on some Mother's Day, a true swat. Yana, you see it from the mom, a true Aya Father's Day. I want to Papa Father Cranny time. Nobody are celebrating Aya Father's Day. Enra, now Aya Mother's Day to Shak, Mama Tamer, not just a bubble crab fan side a toffee. Woman a free Aya chest a dressing room. Abafa Aya Tan on Nimu, and some Aya Petros or Omunia will be out and Mamma a buy. I just a voice no beer, Mamma, and I just was on and sour player. One of the chat and so I am messing Greenwood and I just want to know and some other man a buyer Ninyanis and one special day and some other man Spain am I know and I when I say emotional Adam other boys are woman some woman sansa to be the service in Greenwood now some buying so I am a be a man I know when you say Bibia become a Bibia be okay yet I watch you pump me bano meaning some bosomen crow mean to me kwa you ma and biba and may am a bat as a man follows a drew I period the more dear you know to me you skills be you konyabi and show grant and I said messing Greenwood to know what's your me and my miss kitana mama pumpe I did my man a competence away I am your taffy one more rant and I just almost so ban almost celebrate I am my desk or be a son of my mensa one more some other mama phone and some other petroness one no I am update about one something you know yet the emir for them some no say says Nico Williams or an assist and some come 10 Nipa why assist no more this season and the actual Nico Williams I akwadana your fan is Alex Baina I was in a kind and some other man via na adeba kono say Nico Williams and it just Inaki Williams amumi no one more come on this season no one more contributing I have 41 goals and a day ama bobokua your fans are bebao I have 41 goal contribution what can assist no and you go soon in to boma and anyway and some ama bebao I have 41 goals our brono and some I some day from us where deba your day update in no and so am I yet for an anno pay and some our shadows yenya run our Spain idea my year Spain na fayamna yametwasuna yemfatia kaninano and some and so and Real Madrid and a Cadiz game Ebasono I 215 and as I came no and because our Santiago I have Bernabeu referee na your friend say Yavia Iglesias no and obey center referee Adiama game and no some Basso now Bobo Cravan is a bonsa game no so I just 4:30 and a bonsa and Girona and some Ababo bonsa quite way now match about our Estadio Municipal de Montelivi way as I Alejandro Jose Hernandez and I just obey center referee and some Mariamasa gamer and Abbas and Sana Mallorca and then Ewafie one more any Bobo Crab fans Atletico Madrid and some other Popo Wabra Atletico and so Aquare Wabra one more some other Mallorca airport in Yano and Same I beg matches out of weekendino and some other course our league anymore now the camera I Real Madrid make a draw and was on the last I league game opening no bueno when my key changes Ama Kuma could nine Emma Enra mechanic pain Emma Mecatro some say as many as 10 changes and a coach your friend Sam Ayanchelotti no and so Adaba call a idea say na match and Basso essence Nyamia my next midweek no woman crack about near a Champions League semi-final return leg it is a Gambia to say bar young Kwatasem and some for Arsenal singing no and some Kokusa match anymore and now you see us what to say be a changes and no Bambasa Makuma could 10 make an enrasa Tibu Kotua metes one and a kappa ebia na omobecha dane nyina no yawe said e besia kona 10 crown bra so what to any Asha Real Madrid one first 11 e wa brana woman carriage aba manager na 10 changes ni nyina chia oi we some to me compete our league people table quatua impost I know a probable lineup and what ya kotana your fan Lucas Vasquez I know and some Nabajana too Adam Militao and Nacho Fernandez and Alpha Kotana your fan Fran Garcia woman Aberachero Oba Infina Luka Modric Eduardo Camavinga and what you done is Ceballos and some our middle and I just attack no Arda Gulash Hoselu and Ibrahim Diaz, bra, on a good day, on much with the team be ours as is so. I just remember for the say, woman 10 changes, and Ponyo, and I just a squad, and 1 year of Bentano. I don't know. Now, Jamaica can say. Real Madrid for no, yes, Omidi Kai or Major San Kebia, also Omidi tight to be Omidi Kai call, I yes, a buyer, so my quack Germany. Now, as of Enro, we are debating, now yet, Tessa, Real Madrid for say a confirmed, some point, Abia Barca a drop a point. Now, and I'm some, I'm a established, and I say confirmed, say be a Real Madrid at Jilla League officially, and so I hear someone also crying, and yet there's some across the buyer, so, and some quack German essence, baby, a Drubema, who quack Germany. Party and now Saturday. I bet me Rama ma diache be a sundown mache na time bay and a voice nam abada. Time bay and Ombero Cavaye. Nobody a cockabo a Champions League semi-final. Return leg our brasa game no as I next midweek and El Paso and Tomon Pan Totom Panopia. Woman pass a bread about more first answer with Cotton open top bus in Marseille Bayer now for the street of Madrid. I could do Ceballos so I did just a muffler now say be a flag no I could to statue mammy and some comb and a Sanyo Marinano. I have bread and tea yes woman come our brother cross a league no Janina. Woman conquest celebrate no mono. Jamaica can so say one more tension any focus in Nino and some other coach UEFA Champions League no so our brano and some update I won't sell ever yet the San Seminano and some yet for an pay and some our show soon Tabatain and tell me ominous game against Granada and Oboya. Then you bet one chess or qualify for final or qualify not just any celebrations in Nino and so at was so at Jama Madrid and I update ever on seminal yet I'm for Bonsa many janum I confirm a squad and a check project I have Bonsa for squad and woman some other crowd way now my say internet and so I'm on flash I says oh Bonsa for and then I'm going to Gitaka, Girona, woman in Bob Bruta. Answer, you starting league in the first round. Not the only team. I want to be a shot, Girona. And so I Real Madrid, I'm going to show 3-0. Our first leg anymore. And a Madrid, as I said, Girona BM. And think come here, so I'm going to double. Our league in the editor, Girona, I'm going to Bra. Then Shadan Conan, I said, Girona results, no, a queer BBO. Wait, I squad a Bonsa. And some I confirm, sir, woman, some other question on your match. Now, Jamina Sabrontena, your friend Andras Christensen, a Kai Gundogan, and Oro Romeo Omunano will be a yellow card away from suspension. A Kabasa Unya chance upon there. Now, the yellow card and I chance automatically. Woman's game, I was a bustle against Ayaria Sociedad, and Yariasam Amusubet me up. Now, Sociedad and so much in the Massa. Sataka Fusa Kubomo, and that's out of the way. And some Nakamona Somoba, Womuchan and T. Woman the yellow card and the piano. Not just a game against Sociedad and Yaria say, was some bet me about Samacha and no answer about me about so. Bossa for say, you want to just start a young pre-season. Now, pre-season for next season, not as a fee, Bassa for Niabrepa. Now, almost in Yamia Duma, a 8th of July 8th, and a Bonsa, ever started a pre-season. Yenim said European Championship, and watching Olympic Games, and wom enti the Abasa Sampan for the canon and say place woma call Olympic Games ebi ma omako Euros ni nyina no amama boys ni bi adwoma home enti ache crowd here na chess our sub boys no by 28th of July our sub boys ni nyina timi ba na mpo omo pre-season tour no womo so atimi call chess omako e was US and we are from 28th no our so omo nyina so are ready ema sa tour enso abaso chess no update e free omo so adebe enano pay enso our Managerial fans final lap no ya daso adema live on Sompa TV, live on Sompa Radio na fe Sompa, live on Facebook kono so nyina no aye Sompa 93.1 FM na player ya fans Robert Lewandowski so Lewandowski dia no akwakwaya say agreement na ya adwuma no sa mekana no say Lewandowski so wonfa ho ene mo amofu so ma Champions League 14 na Paula den na masa still aye Barca na ye the biggest team e wo wiasa fa na nyina Barca and the biggest club e was asase so etimu amoye na Real Madrid na hwan nyina no masa mo mpa ba bi kran kota na de menya no nyina no say manager ne fu say wabekọ so hia kota na ye fa no say Lewandowski tina me no ka say medical ya betu twa say aye likely Lewandowski ebeste update aminya no na open nyina no say wo mu nyina agitum ye say parties ni me no fu say so we fa no say Lewandowski eto aso a aye Barca ye yonti enti kwan bia so no also mo makwan ema cha so wura no enso eto aso edema side ye fa no FC Barcelona eno enso aye update Lewandowski enso story no wa eba wonsem ni nyina no ye de ema ye che for enano pay enso awo show no so na jaminya no say ni say yes Nico Williams no okay am be kan Nico Williams asam enso akirel and wachi mesamba kan kodana say ye fan Danny Olmo ono so board ma Leipzig wo mu mienu nyina no ye target ama Barca acho so mo Rangers e dia ba but since ni nyina after say medical ba South story say dia ma dada no report am mi nyina say yes Barca for no prefer Nico Williams too. So Kofa Kadana, your fan is Danny Olmo, and so Adiaba, in the picking order. Woman full South Kadana, your fan is Nico Williams, Oko Bonsa, one scale of preference, and so one most pressing Nisa, not just Akodawe. And a Dickay and send Danny Olmo and so Abantiaba said you amo kakota na no medical ko boy ho anya ye dia and send be Danny Olmo dia no and no and so atimi abaso our branano pay no and no aye update eba wonsem no ye de amiete for onum sem no ka say weekend wo ko Italy omo games aba no and what dem pa na jetan sa and Sassuolo no Inter Milan Inter dia o Managerial ntibama mesra wo pa twain tabo menkoye ho na mi ko goals ana over bia bra board umobi enkoye ho na man down omega copy masa entu ba twam neko na mom nyame ya no tena Sunday Manchester ka was a baso of Italy no ma men fan to wonim say AC Milan wom manager no awo Giuseppe meza San Siro a gamer owura fan say Alexandro Prontera ono adabako San Siro akwakwadi sa gamer enom baso nyame ya no tena aye Roma ensom are Juve and a Roma game our fear, woman married Juventus and Albamo's manager. Your fan Salagri Astarte and the pre-match conference. I walk as a P or C. One may say be Ochino, and you'll be a Juve bet me qualify for Champions League. And I say be a Juve to me qualifying in a bet now. One more game, one more quaway, our bomb new Roma, and some Alcoba Olympico, who reference Andra Colombo, or no, and about Quack referee, our Sama anymore, and I update to Eba. What can say, and what we know time, I'm on the touch media. Your fan is a full time, ya make a show say, Jamie Canon. And the Yaminya, and say, oh, fun, sir, I just said your consensao, our coachy, FC Porto. Wano ana chesa manfo se omonfa AC Milan adwuma emano wano kra yes reporter ba se okokohia Andres Villas Boas say wababa president Tadiama Porto ama kofa nsampi aba manfo so and yampa obeko eno ameme can clearly say the agent I found Jorge Mendes ono ana be se kwan bia so de client ye found say your consensao and some akoma Milan ade chena no player report ameme say can say so through Italy asha se jinyini ama kyese so ko AC Milan wo management ni mo obi agide ba sa na kyede a wo do mo mfa ne mra wo betimi aye adwuma no betimi aye adwuma no ama se so bia so ahye ade ama coach afan sa Sergio aye consensal na Fabio Capello wo de bia to so Fabio Capello say won wan ka so wonya chance monitor manager no pa na consensal aye obi a o mani players a wotim no mo ye adwuma ana mpo o sama ne nkwada o mo ye prospector wotimi nya time ama nkwada no ensom atetu o mo ama dachi bia no eso ebanfa so ensom adema otimti nei na se don Capello mo nyina no wo mo nyina bi to so adama no na owura na asebo kan wa bra mo anhwa supporters ne bu ebefu ane say mutieti asema supporters ne kana ai consensus omwa ana bia onyade no onyade amasa emre bia atwam so mutie supporters na anka munya owura fans Arrigo Sacchi ene mubon di esere anka munya Fabio Capello ono wankasa ene mukai ne yepa wo mo nyina no time mo ba na ba be sa so fans ne bi empene so ne adena so mo baba adwuma pa ene se mo yese mo betie dia supporters abe kan dia ne adwuma no munya ni papa pa ema ne maye adwuma no eno atia go mota enso kwa we kokko draw eno mo busa coach ne so panin na anyabia no wo Dutch say wo so obesere pa we enye momenta a wo so no Thiago Motta e kan Dutch asem na final matches aka na ho ana ni focus anso awo na wo gidi e ba so no se da abrebia wo taika no abrebia o wo she boboku a ye fa no so Bologna good luck and am say now we move to also we should Bologna good like next and here obi beka so ebia say o pe Bologna ye enti match bi o bia enkoye but next as kwan bi so no as o kwan no indirectly ontimi kan pain enti wo so no dia prepare we should Bologna good luck our bro no ensom ayasem free aye coach na ye fa no say Thiago Motta ensom aswa de enano pay life enso I was show no so ahonsem nyina no ye de am ye to fayamra ne a ye kan say aye Premier League nimo ya the latest and update and eba onum say me no kasai wo ram ensom awon ye fa no say Portugal ma me ko Portugal say me ba Premier League menche bia na manager fa no say Ruben Amorim onu si obi onu so abeso kwa ade ba ko ne say Roger Schmidt aye Benfica coach Sergio Conceição aye FC Porto coach Ruben Amorim as a coach Sporting CP omo me say nyina obi abeso free Portugal ko na Jemense kan say Amorim ana omo say no so pani say league dem say mo jawia ne sana omo ja abeto aso oso onu de say Barca was so stay e wa Valadia and ne kwan so anu no bepe so obe stay ana omo say to one kasa kanokra once ma wo kan e de na chesa wo ye committed and some other course and say obeto aso was so da so and Sporting CP our contract now or your manager and some Sporting CP and almost say na ne e ba no say na no ya call London am di kind of to just anya West Ham owner and a finance here and anya West Ham owner and some private jet and a Dubai later crown ya be can say aya Chelsea for and some and a finance your ball car am Ruben Amorim about London one ba bon timbe dinner here na mo wura no say London or buy no mo be some ho adwo ba be ya nipa opeso wote ana waka asem na atwere no sanko be sansentrɔ 40 a anko aka kyerɛ mo dada oba London nipa obeso wote do ba be ya London no wabɔ sa nipa kɔ na ma ne dada enom aya no yi manager ye fa no say Ruben Amorim ensom adema ye na meguso o me no kasai report am say kan say Benfica yeso mo coach na fa no say Roger Schmidt enso ba mo nchimfa na track no na ade ba kɔ no say buying for some idea. Okay, so can because I'm okay. Plan A, Alonso, Anfa. Plan B, Nagosman, Anfa. Plan C, Ranik, Anfa. Afebi Mukraso, Amuma Tuchel, and twas us of Enano Pay. Now report to me, second, say Thomas Tuchel. No, yes, many Janese will be now put at war. So Kobasa put differences are buying in Ano. So I'm can almost yes, Nasabia Bamunchim, Pervana and Penny and Pa. One no Thomas Tuchel at Twaswa, Wabatwaso, Wabiana Pon Adia Tour. No more may test a manager way I have fun say. Roger Schmidt, I just want a coach, Amabukua, your fan of Benfica. Yes, one also Dean Ababato, a Leston so our Bamunchim Perfonusunya, almost pay. No more Jamin can say Benfica for say, Sabasabia manager Catchom Sobaswaka. Will be a silly quine. Will be a can't say my own woman man the crime and papa among blocking say. I just almost an idea sabi amo and a baba sin the Christ manager no woman's a manenko. A fresh shack, Mamma Aquadano Sinakai and some other Sporting CP. Okay, some bears a classico. Again, a bass weekend a tram no Emma me be ball aye striker na ye friend Victor Gyökeres abaso make us Porto issue 2 ye be game and Chebia na Sporting CP akwada no about 2 goals sa game no akwada na fan say Marcus Edwards ono edi red card na okohwe obi asum shaka the video ne mawa obon say Marcus Edwards time amatere gu so elkoso no ye wunya ne say ono obi asa kata referee rush sin akwada de no no dim adiama Porto wo mo so player no adeba kono say me kai wo kai say Champions League 208 Drogba omo man you final no mo ba Drogba de say kopre am say me kai say Vidica ano o man red was onim pasanka wo pray na suntem kemon ko sisupa na ne anko je red ni ye wonu yansom aso wan hye mon gidi bi akopre na suntem na so mra no chese say yeah was a common quality almost say attempt to slap and some I slap or share so and to buy them almost send a red card in United woman I'm on a 2-game ban. 2-game ban woman some fine aya kwadana fansa Marcus Edwards and ya 1,200 euros I was so betia and some Adama Federation our brano and some I update eba hon sem nyina no ya de ame ya for anano pay and some our show no so na me no kasa enwa Arsenal wa bro mo so yo mo training and so our sober reality aya training ground so no manager fansa ateta ema kwan Emma, when my quarter back fan say Max Dauman and the first team no and some training away over 14 years. Now Mabusasa or Shadrach over 14. Now your day Albert Canson P I just say age 14 Aquadano and the Arsenal teammate and some training where are your first team and our reality. I just so baho I just I want something you know yeah they update and add them officially. One more say young fan to just say Arsenal goalkeeper Obo loan. One more show them say deal on the permanent your fan say David Raya and Alpha Premier League you know one more Golden Glove Award 29 matches 14 clean sheet David Raya and some at the Golden Glove Award you know and so you're seeing now so now Golden Glove over the last time I come as Arsenal one more goalkeeper be adjust award na and Peter Cech edge you know what is 16 clean sheet and a J now so when Raya at the 14 I just over to require be so and require 2015 2016 and Peter Cech features echo Arsenal no one of some aqua Genia can say Golden Glover for the first time after Czech Cafe and Arsenal one goalkeeper and some Golden Glove Award you know at the SN now so be a tree and some run in and you be on why and a drop a point why and a capitalize you be so manager fans Mikel Arteta openi Man City for ya mo show mo matension hona Pep Guardiola man for say a drew running baby a drew say at say will be a hanani will be a man so drop a points aha Anna Pep, Exlos or your Pep, Ayampa, one on I Jumana Yamusau was one no Nakumum, and it just was free Nimun Nadina, Nempaya Opo Man City at the match Bakubi, Eba Woho, Anasabia Munubi, Eba Woho, Nebia City, Eba drop points, bra, go forward, Oman Robert points at them Papa, young manager fans at Tata.
When you look at what they've done in the last 7-8 years and the amount of points, you have to have those sequences and those kind of momentums to reach to that amount of points. So it's not a surprise.
And in your heart, do you think that City will drop a result?
In my heart and in my soul, this is what I'm hoping for. Yes, you just want to win, and to win, you need others to draw points, and you are hoping for that to happen. And then you have to manage your emotion, because it doesn't matter what happens on that day. There's still a lot of games and points to play. You're gonna have to perform, prepare, and win the next match in order to maintain that momentum. And this is what we are trying to do.
Yes, not just say Arsenal manager, I fan say Arteta, not just say Jonas, any general, no manager, no best what just from the heart and in the soul, just an akumum, and just an ekrani muadin yinamasa, Nempa Banasa Man City, ever drop points nibi, na Arsenal fan ya huam, not just from a phone, and so the call our brand opening, you know, ya den update tabana Arsenal, one more quest, our promo one himself can be also, one more some abanya striker, Ediaba Makambi show, and that yes, Debbie. bi adeche ane wo say manager no mpanifo no da so ane ne kasa wo na adu say bi a wo be Kai Havertz amasa Chelsea mu ebemiyam Man City ebemiyam Liverpool ebemiyam Tottenham wo mu coach no so kasa sa wo hia changes obi ebemiyam ene so wo me yan share aye strikers no mu kena na be wadu so na we wo honti aye wan hwa ebebu akam Jaminya na no plans exclusively say yes Arsenal me catch wo me bi atwam so mo pe Alexander Isak out upon the ball and some ama Newcastle na Alexander Isak and so do no latest one ho and say Arsenal for koye wo say omo kito mo nsam sika no 60 million pounds no more sign a striker your friend Gabriel Jesus ekaho enti 60 million pounds plus Gabriel Jesus for Alexander Isak yes Newcastle for say debio ya de nioma go pampan so badwomo a anya se bia ye ho na akire nti na ye ton na striker so beton na womuntia na mokoko fa Declan Rice 100 million Rice ba oye midfielder wa she goals ana dabi enye goals papa bia na wo pedo be she goals ama and say wo consider 3 na koda we to be she 4 dia and ye mon first can be kan o mon ka so mo pe wo bia o mo se sika do mo hia wo mo so pescari ayo o ma de na wo mo so boy we na asking price no aye 100 million pounds wa bra Alexander Isak no unkita 100 memfa phone emfre emewa so why ni na me o why ni pass machine na ye bisa say Isak no anka me 50 masa wo mo say 100 million pounds wa bra wo mo nka so mo player bi enso ade aka ho a chese no update ban wachi Shadrack mam ya kwatan na ye fan say Joshua Zirkzee na Joshua Zirkzee striker enso ama Bologna won Thiago Motta na adwuma won so ni diaba pen ama beka wasam Chelsea Arsenal enso Joshua Zirkzee na Joshua Zirkzee ayo bia Jaminya no say yes Arsenal for no say odo pa omra na oba omo say 115,000 pounds a week. Womo adebe masa akoda we onu so nim bo no bo enim go no share 115,000 pounds a week no ayo offer German say kan say Arsenal and so prepare dia kwa watu akoda no and some anim and wachi Arsenal for no say womo striker options womo pani nyina no Dusan Vlahovic and so kan ho and say koba say bia womo nya sika de konkon dia womo so betumi aka na okojuve na wotiatia ma Jaminya nyina no say Juve for so womo nya sika tasomo na ne sika na aye convincing enquadia and a player your friend said Dusan Vlahovic no wo some am found say kwan bia so beton Manchester boy no so atimi akọ no and some aye update eba on some nyina no ye de MH for enano pay and some our show no so na manager your friend say Pep enkomodi eba na mom Kyle Walker yes Walker so nya Saudi ni bia obekọ ba bia duru sika samo just no so nya Saudi obi akwaje and the pension pay and so adiaba na manager friend say Pep Guardiola and manager say you want to just say womo da so ayon course Premier League you know ade a Man City ever so ye ever since the starting say about Premier League go be anywhere where be da Manchester United eje to asom yensa na City ababe equal na mo so be je area to asom prema akoma enan ebi si da na manager no was say wo call Bamuntin one Champions League you know among forecast wa fairly because one Champions League wo ba Man City one Champions League among forecast oh yanka we local champion Jano and agenda will Feliba and another Champions League. The moment Abakoba Bibia Tim Sakasia Bansa Bamun Chene Man City Nano, I be obi assured Mr. Branabarini was say on I don't know would any kind of Pep I was asking you once.
Since day one I became manager from especially for season we won the treble and after sextuple in Barcelona. Every year, so I failed in Bayern Munich, but didn't win the Champions League. Who have to fail here if Ederson does save the last minute against Lukaku? So I have to accept it. So, but it's better because I am in the positions in the teams like the people demand as me that we have to win everything, but nothing changed.
Yes, I know a kakre free manager na aswe at the banana pay. Ewa branches and in some nano cross city day. And ya Lukaku Adaroma and on the chance Yansha and Kabana for the so caso. And a manager was fairly pop say was starting a coaching career at Jabako, our Barcelona, Jokowi, our Bamunchi and Diahu, as our Man City and say. And ya Bribian Albert me at the title. And yes, now so. And ya Bribian Albert me at Dinkun manager of a swatch. Anya abribia ana betimi agye bibia de so na so nyina na yenioma wasua e de afrimu yentie manager fan se Pep.
When you won one trophy, it doesn't matter which one, or it doesn't matter that people say, no, you have to win the treble every season. I know, I will not say they are right and wrong. So I know my opinion, how difficult is everything, and I know exactly when we can do it, when we cannot, and I learned for many years that in football, in the sport, not always you can win, and you have to accept it, improve of that, and go to the next. So I'm not different like many managers that believe you always knew you.
Yes, and I would say manager Fanasa Pep Guardiola. One of your dinner accepts Emma for an anoprenachas and Bibia. And I will bet me at Jenna prepared yes to Naswa. And no air cracker free manager Naswa Deba. Your call Tottenham, one of Tottenham coach no will lose North London Derby. Was somebody lose another London Derby at your Chelsea? Menoka say, Yamian Mochna, Omani Liverpool and Elbow. And what the coach of France Angie Postecoglou. Were we in a car there? Was in a squad way. Change this bruta. What by your start to Bosch amount for Bona Basway, Nakani Jay, no Yadiana Joseph Muka, the Sao Masani Adinano, and now Postecoglou say, the squad them changes. Now report to me can say, son you me a player. I'm say I can't crab over so I extended a contract no. Emma Tottenham almost in the deal Ebewunya Mea Doma next year of Emperor de Baco as account. Now Omodaso Edin Comasa Bassam Pomoka, Nansika, some crown Cosero says Sikwa. One can be a son you me and so at was so at Yama Tottenham and what a report to me and say manager no Yaswap Ivan Tony pa now Abaso far Ivan Tony every Brentford Emma never strike and some Emma Tottenham say woman Jama Hurricane a queno woman Shadan will be a man Mamma Shemu Emma Kane and Ivan Tony Ebet Mabaya Ayas Sajuman Ebium Metesa Rantia manager target Womo Bakom Ayeliot Kelly one of your player and watch he Tosin Adarabio and watch he Amadou Onana, Conor Gallagher, Samuel Island Jr., our Badama Chufi, and a Balsa Rafinha, woman in an air players, a manager of a sort of Moba. Now, coach, no confirm yes, Ampa. I was so changing the squad in this and say, so the best will burn a ball, and it's a best will build it in the team. When your players a bet me as suit said, yeah, one of us will burn a baller, one of us and one so the so change the squad. Wouldn't me Emma players will stay, non conformi Emma Kango, I was say, Biko, Nebiba, Yenche Tottenham coach. Angie Postecoglou.
Tough because, you know, whether it's a player or a staff member, they realise it themselves and say, look, you know what, it's I've got a better path somewhere else and you've got a better path here. So they're not that tough, but some of them you have to make just because of change, not necessarily because they don't fit in the picture, but you still have to change. Like, I've got to change this squad. I have to, right? Because I've got to build a squad that I think can play our football. For that to happen, there has to be exits as well. As I can't just keep everyone here and keep bringing players. So sometimes you let people go that you think, it's a good player, but how am I going to change if I don't do that? I feel...
Yes, I know I can't free or run as well, and so at the by and I pay life. Our show us our prior day. I want some update and latest and and so am I till for and so our show no so you're free Tottenham, your Baby Ram and so our Bobo Kua, your fans at Chelsea, said Thiago Silva there. Now you catch us over call now more Silva and so move to I Fluminense Eddie Cabeto Janinano. I tell you be at the next few days, I confirmed. I'm at Chelsea also a branding and so I bet Thiago Silva and so I go back to Brazil our Brahono and some I Fluminense and Chelsea you say Nike for and a provider I JC's and my Chelsea now on say I was on my Ebia company no womu say be a company A and I say be a company B and a share sponsor company D na ya na egu a Jason anim no yes Chelsea for ntimi amiti a deadline no na Nike for because I'm best start production for next season and I then so mu twanta de ne bebre e be sina me no kasa Chelsea ntimi nche Nike for say be a company way and I say be a company way and about sponsor ntimi no kasa no womu nya hu company beta a Chelsea womu so Jason anim na manager fan say Mauricio Pochettino coach ne say sanka performance pan ya de kan dia anka bana o sanka Chelsea what top 4 just omanya de kra de anka top 6 I was sanka Chelsea ewom because bond bi won ma Chelsea for timi bopa ma unsampa mo bo wo mo hye ne so dru ba bia na so mo say te ada was performance pan ya de kan anya ba bia Chelsea day how na se fata mo Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino.
About performance, I think we are for sure if we deserve points. And talking about performance, we are in the top 4. The result and competing is different, and I agree with you that we didn't compete well. But talking about performance, I think we are in the top 6 for sure.
Yes, not just say no. I am some manager fan say Mauricio Pochettino and I'll tell say you didn't say no. Emma you tell for an anno pay your call Liverpool manager fan say and slot make an own some MS starting free from day one. Make a choice a fine note a coach in fan say and slot on an I'm confirmation. I was say one Saka and no agreement at the man here can say compensation and you know woman agrees I say yeah train official confirmation I was say now coach fans and slot no and almost manager so penny says so be himself Liverpool and Abanata brain more confirm me the bena confirmation about coach no so class say one kwaronim da confirmation ebeba manager on confirmation yent Liverpool incoming manager and slot.
We haven't confirmed anything yet, and I said in to the Dutch media as well. As long as we haven't confirmed anything yet, I don't think it's honest to the club where I'm working now, or the club I could go to talk about that. And I'm more than willing to answer any questions if the official announcement will be made. I have all the confidence that that will happen, but till now it hasn't been confirmed officially yet.
Yes, not just a manager number so just officially and confirm me. Now say confirmation am my dad. Now say training no. What are so pushing manager to the wall? I know because okay. T say eba say ebi or tnabi ya confirm so afraid ye. We ya confirm we so confirm so and slot and eba be manager am Liverpool. And you be saying our feeling and some ebe say ye. We be excited or be proud and I say we be nervous and I say me say nyina be ka bom. We dem ye be kakra be say a feeling TA and slot.
Probably this one is not going to be in. You will not. Dan kom ik even het Engels niet uit. Probably you will not show this the answer of this question because it's going to be the same answer as the second question you asked me. Please ask me all these questions if it's officially confirmed. I will give you all the answers you want, which I've done to the Dutch media for the past 3 years as well. But I think there's a time and place to do so, and that this moment today is not that moment because it's not officially confirmed yet. And there are 3 games to go for us, and if I'm correctly informed, also for Liverpool.
Yes, not just a manager fan say and slot and I'll tell your Danny accepts Emma your till for Liverpool supporters na kwada fan say have Elliot on say you want to just amount for kind of season we know and Liverpool for hwe wo masa and club yes wo kwana den fan he ko see he ne dynamo do abaso kan nyina say still Liverpool ebetimi I am proud wo mo season I kama wo mo season no I success adel say na utimi to so bia me ensa na sempo wo qualify for Champions League abe confirmed and what unya Carabao Cup udi kofie na so antimi anye Premier League and nti omomoto ono have Elliot agiri e ba se nyina ti kwa no still Liverpool season no aye kama.
You know, we have people forget, you know, how far we've come this season compared to last season especially. You know, as you said, nearly qualified for Champions League, which is always a massive thing for the club. Won a trophy as well. And you know, I think just the enjoyment and you know, just the way the season's gone, the barriers that we've had to go over and stuff like that. I feel like it's been not how we wanted it to end, but all in all, we need to reflect and look at it as a whole. And I think the team could be, very proud of themselves.
Yes, I know I am some branch fans have Elliot and I'll test your den excepts Emma your free Liverpool about Manchester United. Menoka say report to me say can you answer pressure now okay say medical beka a check we cross on sign yeah first time and as a transfer market bia Man U Juventus akwadana your fans say Adrian Rabiot yes afraid the pressure no mamium I just say Manchester for any ampre pomutidi pass in fifina ho mere enti so mo de boy no and some now says Jim Ratcliffe akeka ho na owura we say ampa obeye adwuma ne pa say unim say yes Manchester for no omo ye adwuma e offices any adem say sabi omo nhye ni omo hu ni sa na owura mail a just or send come staff no nyina no yes mail no baby a boss pa and so I say omoma de can say cleanliness and so nya dwuma e Old Trafford and quarantine na ne nyina say lack of order and afa honidie no our form na ade ba kokwa say so run say wo Manchester United omo under 18 and under 21 wo locker room and I say the attack and say dressing room wo changing rooms no na some from some de yam kwadanti and found mama as a sabi baller bi so ana chasem kwara wetia wo some change betru ni change and so abobo ball and you one omo ni honey and what you so run say said ya Manchester omo IT department any state as city no yes or classify ni say a disgrace at the team kasia and some manju na bia mo ankasa mo IT state mo jama baba shambolic and yoma a busy basano woman to no ye I am untidy as untidiness not doso obakona we rubber we da na we see ya ballers wo ye hwie ne sane man nyina no na gise bi ade na mo kirei ama sane man nyina no manager no anaso wura ye fa no Jim Ratcliffe onom ana chese wo de warnings and so akọ a chese ye va mail and was send ye and some other Manchester workers ni nyina wa brano pay no ye den update no and so dem ye nyina so na fe ye ma mehwe meza say bibia I find here
any experience fancy Di Maria bibia hihye it's another weekend I say share bim fantastic fantastic another weekend I say share bim I hope some more here
nyame adom bia
say de bia me ba wo ho na me ba beje reports about the gym and akwa no hye ho no
okay
it's a gym report for the weekend to say
anya bad oguso
and now no free haba how nim de ware
za maybe free office ba studio no
ko suane mekopa we
ze bia ma ho de a so ko suade ye
na Jimmy ebeye de
onja de wo kwajima je se meni dia na ebeye
fancy ma ye ni nkomo na ye hye nkomo na simfan free see and they were running stories about the near games in Mikaka. And my referee championship in Ebanaway this particular weekend. Let me first of all give you one gist. Say season you call away fancy Di Maria goes PM bar.
Okay.
Last matches of the day. Goes PM pa over 1.5, over 2.5. Go. Nyabo 3. Me tips am de be ma championship nim no. Nyabo 3. Ne ko ne kohwe de besi atimi akwakosi wo honom na de begusu a na de akwakogusu because championship na eba na we but championship na eba na we na the Fancy Di Maria you are looking towards the top 4 no ahwe omo wo so mbo the playoffs no on say nyoma nyanye sealed in farmers some clubs be in the championship especially with omo person by the Premier League next season now o share with Leicester City on na di kaje league na wie over any man watena chamber be drain ho but between Ipswich and Leeds United there are two managers who are looking forward to make history. Daniel Farke then Obabenya Ed Karen McKenna ain't qualify any team to the Premier League before and say ultimate qualify Ipswich the Omoba Fancy Di Maria it could be say back-to-back qualification for the League 1 and not the other championship and from the championship not about the Premier. It is not a common thing to do. Daniel Farke no so you be on the Norwich not the tidy qualify by Premier League pa and on na kwako PM Leeds United or qualify Leeds United your mobile. It is another history in the making. As a onone dwane ye say anke kroma say ake coach Kobinami sa ono oba championship na division 1 na we hwan obetime make sure so do be dey or they will qualify. Then oko PM mo pre for playoff zone na playoff zone your mo ma qualify that. It is a whole table needing playoff na nkasa no benya teams be say Southampton mo da ho medical bob Leeds, but Leeds is competing with Ipswich as to who gets the automatic qualification today. Leeds bo fear against Southampton. Southampton were 84 points, Leeds were 90 points, and Ipswich were 93. Ipswich so bo fear ne. So the likelihood say Ipswich be share no e was so. But Leeds United e boss Southampton in my game near quite big kakra.
Okay.
Due to the quality of opponent. Because opponent are Ipswich ne na ebony Huddersfield. Huddersfield area na sa on the wari krampo awie. Den no aba be hwe Leeds ono ne boss Southampton. On Southampton there Southampton no 84 points no. Oba ne say ono win ko be 87. It Leeds no will be in this particular game to get a 3 points. Say the buyer on Ipswich ba be equal. No the goals differences are there. Apepeno no they are qualified for the Premier League. But fancy all the no koton chair. I say onum kakra na ho na Hull City for no. Hull City for no coach be friend Liam El Rossinia. Na Rossinia no oye BAME coach. You can say BAME coach are black and minority ethnicity for no. Oye ni patuntum. Now quite difficult to even see black coaches coaching in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So part now no if he should qualify for the playoff today. Fancy Di Maria, you are having a BAME coach coming to Wembley to come and play the championship playoffs. And the playoffs no by luck. Ubetimi abori as go knockout part to part. It be penalty shootout. Utire ya won't qualify. And he is one particular person and he has been so solid for them this season. Or any Musa this game will provide. And that's more quite way to Plymouth Argyle. Commit me make sure some commit my fa kwan be so no ma qualify. Into the table now. On the wall 70 points. West Brom no near the cut. Fancy Di Maria for the playoff no on that's was 72 points and I know which was 73. So we could have Hull City who have been away from the Premier League for a long period of time coming back to the playoffs and coming to play. But it's a fancy you could not playoff a Leeds United, Southampton, Norwich in West Brom. I'm telling you that is a Premier League standard playoff. Proper Premier League standard playoffs na game no. Team say tension ya de ade nyina betimi abem. It ya na de championship no Fancy Di Maria. De ba ko wie no nti ani braba. Say me say amanfo na so betimi ahye no matimi aborum no matimi akwa.
Na championship ne League 1 League 2 na no munye ne goals.
No munye ne goals.
Na championship na nkasa.
Championship na nkasa. E ho na me focus o me call League 1 me call League 2. Championship no 12 matches ni nyina ba na wie ye ne. 12 matches ni nyina ba na wie ye ne. It a goals asem. To go goals over 1.5 over 2.5 go goals because any bro because we have here honum na it says Sunderland now to 15th you know it say on na qualify we that me wo akama we that but over form kakra more 15 points bi was here honum Fancy Di Maria em say one the pressure wo kakra because and a Blackburn when Blackburn could stay safe. Sheffield United when Sheffield United could stay safe. So most of these clubs no was here on could stay safe and make sure say league no matimi akem na no matimi akoye dia mom. It say there fair to call school cut down pa ye relegation for two ko bet bi na he so obi a other relegation ni obi obeji league na so obi other stroll e bebo a no I careful bi ti say Leicester City ene Leicester City agi league na wi or Blackburn.
So obey goals.
Or Blackburn will 50. If Kodan Kakrasa so mame, because Blackburn 50 no one now, or you mistake na so lusu game ni nese kukro. Obi wa 47, Birmingham wa 47, Plymouth Argyle no 47. Ono no 48, Birmingham wa 47. It is a man when ye no mu ko lose against Leicester City nese kukro. Because Birmingham will go home. Birmingham will go home to Norwich. Obo home to Norwich, the Plymouth Argyle also go home to Hull City. Omumienu nyina will love to stay in the league. It's fancy. Sa games in there. Ebi na make say Plymouth so Hull City. And Birmingham so Elbow Norwich. Norwich so pe qualify for playoff. Hull City so nya kwa so be remove playoff. It ene em say goals in there Fancy Di Maria. And then how our league university akono ebetima NDA pa.
Seba kono Mike 11:30 Bible say for no cancel mpa. Ana opini oti ho ya agina no ko ka say na be say by weekend na say by mpa. Adia ko kama say won me won so ade nso obeye
it's weekend wey dey fancy championship.
So we can hear mium
for championship. 11:30 ya enko achire ti ma honya ha.
Hey.
Over phone na.
There be say me hear adwuma me ntimi nye.
Over phone na. TPM fancy eno na se free one ma. Ne akwakohwe ade bi kaka mo de Germany Bundesliga. Now Stuttgart in Bayern Munich. So Uriel Stuttgart in Bayern Munich. Let me say this to you. Bayern Munich has a crucial game against Real Madrid.
How much no?
The league is done.
Because I won't say so na man Ancelotti per se or ringis are 10 changes. Or Cardiff game no man. Because also took a quest or Kobobo Pavlovich no kupra.
Asem na aba no. E say Real Madrid on no 3 league 11 points. O he be a Cardiff da 18, Cardiff for 26 points. Between Cardiff and Celta Vigo 5 points. Between Cardiff and Celta Vigo 5 points. And Cardiff will need to stay in the league. But Real Madrid second setup. So Real Madrid campo field the likes of Frank Garcia Mobo Nacho
Ada Gulash mo
Brahim Diaz these guys are capable of winning this game. So Real Madrid will be there. But to have Bayern Munich game now, Omuni Stuttgart. Now Stuttgart will love to somebody season on a very high note. Some more season on a very high note as so Mama qualify for the Champions League. Already Omo of 63 points. Looking for the next 2 games, Lombetima Kwako, no Matimi Ediakem. Now Rest has 64 points here, Omu Fancy Di Maria. Bayern Munich no 69. And Bayern Munich has a crucial Champions League game to play. It's almost than field players, almost heavy, sir. And Stuttgart, in terms of home record this particular season, we are the 3rd best in the league. Omatimi accumulated 36 points from home games. In terms of no matter what they know, so owners will be looking forward to say, only betima BB because Bayern Munich for coach. And when we in an audition period, and they will have to do some things. And Seru Grassi Mumbehe and Musa go kin and send 70 nano. Almost to imagine the Monaso. So we a very crucial game. I mean, to me, say Stuttgart has a chance in doing something against Bayern Munich. So be careful. If say fool them, say Bayern Munich could go and win by 2 goals to 0 and I say be a 3 be an abibisa. This is a game where both teams to score. This is a game over 1.5. This is a game where any Stuttgart to win any either half. Stuttgart to win either half in this particular game against Bayern Munich.
Because many sure say Bayern for the Oman Horn in Bebosa match. May I even see Bayern Munich losing because Luzukra she in see because league no lose here.
Oluso be BNC. And Maru Fuso say Osberg is looking for European places. Very likely say Yebenya the Germany Bundesliga say Omoma is 6 teams in the Champions League. Dependent on who is going to win the Champions League on the boy said they no might be coefficiency no. But this coefficiency the tone change. Na offer table they say the city tier na say fan say Germany team be no be the Champions League now. The 7th place slot is up for the grabs, especially for the Conference League. And Osberg will be looking for so bit my. And na Borussia Dortmund so tinefia about Osberg. Dortmund so a crucial game ko ball Paris.
Tunso do ahon de be Osberg na.
It do ahon de be Osberg na. What do ahon de be Osberg na? These are things that also Timmy very carefully going to this particular weekend. Abra season eba na wie. Dortmund and Kasane they have some key players be on ma they need to give them some rest because nyame adoma Tuesday game na be so Fancy Di Maria kukuru kra because PSG is whether you draw the game or you do anything because 1-0 na dey call. And unya injury be say kukuro was wait my and Osberg wants an Europa Conference because here Osberg more money on open Hoffenheim the torso 7th and now Hoffenheim the Leipzig ball 1-1 e ba san Hoffenheim 40 points Hoffenheim na ba benya 40 points no obehe say Osberg no 39 so if Osberg should even get a point or even win the game, Osberg will be in position and want to be fighting for a European spot in this particular game. It's Dortmund Osberg game no over 1.5 in that particular game. You're very careful about that in terms of that particular games now. Ubenya kunya say ubetimi akwakoshe. Now eno na say we no free on my Borussia Dortmund to score there highly possible at home because on home record there you can never underestimate it. They've been very very strong at home.
Dortmund to score is be 1.1 something.
But we have Osberg there now. Osberg then there was through. It Osberg there they will be should go Dortmund. And the first half draw both teams to score. but my head that particular game. So what's the day?
It's also per day. So the first half draw both teams to score. And no quite 5.
Oh yeah, Kessie and why Kessie?
And the first half draw both teams to score. Augsburg Beshe, Dortmund Beshe, first half draw.
Oh yeah, Kessie and why day?
No, I ain't Kessie preko.
No, I ain't Kessie preko. Let me say weekend with the Okupimo the French League. PSG mudo more rested. They are not going to play. Now teams say be on Babone be abreast.
No four.
Omunu Monaco. Omunu be crucial in this particular.
So almost the last time Brazilian is save you.
They say season never and what you are going to do with you. Say be mo hunu be understand this how the impact is. Say the be unko mistake be mo wason ko yeshe. And then Asha Monaco this time around also second in the league. Ono ne bo Clermont Foot. Monaco 58 points, Brest will 56, then Lille 55. Now, fourth place in terms of the French league and about the Champions League qualification. About qualification and some of the Remo group stage crowd with me. So Brest is competing for an automatic spot. Brest is competing for an automatic spot.
Oh, Brest is an automatic spot that I need.
Brest that
many boso.
So at the nipple of the table.
Also where
at the nipple of the table of France.
Okay, Mike, okay, then I launches I don't know. I'm say me early days buy a cause team be now your shaft connects in part of my breast now. Or mine is no full team.
Yeah. You see, Brest were at the nipple of a French Ligue 1 table. Now, to make sure that they stay at the tip, I was say omo maintaining omo form no send ye be ya omo any swade who no so qualify at the other Champions League no ebebem because say if they expose themselves no say Brest about Champions League
na Brazil
omo exposing Brest Brazil will be exposed. Oh there are way
player no make I one week be able not be asking my baby.
Okay. Say Brest about Champions League. The exposure it has for Brest as a club and Brazil. Menka Brazil no why. Brazil as a player.
We be in front be Brazil. Hey Brazil player in the deal. Well the Brazil no bobo my Brest.
No problem.
It's a Brest can you Brest up so do kunim.
Some passports.
It's a kind of more Brest review.
Now we can't hear.
But your friend
no for best. Asa. What is big Olympic Lionel be? You be can Leon na you trying short.
You can
or say you can start Brest wa.
You can
everybody na
start the Brest wa.
Brest, you ko enim.
It's fancy. Omania Brest ombetimi aka A League and I'm day Brest.
Justice Glenboard will say fancy. What did you say? What saved Brest last time?
Brazil.
Ne Brazil and share Brazil and ball.
That game no, never here.
And now we be
so Brest nearly fell. Ewa Rene.
Okay.
And it took Brazil. So stopping the fall of Brest. Oh Rene. Now, stopping of the falling of the Brest. Oh, Brazil stopped Brest from falling.
Okay.
I don't know. I am building on more Champions League hopes because the Champions League ebema Brest exposure. When Brest is exposed, the players need to be exposed. Likely Brazil. Enti Brazil so benya exposure no na eni aba Brest ho na afa so etimi aton the French league any template
I was Mr. Bodu continue na what dey me say area to aso na memra
na fasi
virus one send am the mic abi
am bonont iti Brest e sha le yonkoli
wo so nye wo tu mi go anim
Brest passport. Let me fixtures in the day. Brest everybody on not. Let me say Brest lion address say oh you mistake. Na so tough from say tam and tigua. Brest aso be she ama Monaco ni lu na bet ma.
Brest is a team captain no. Oh there's any defending you.
To be stopping Brest from falling ever since. And you know
Patrick Champion say he's the team captain also.
And you know Brazil or started so stopping the fall of breast. Fans this season. Wow. Oh, the checking the number of years our ball.
But I said the thing is, Anna make sure say, okay, say Afcon be launches at
yeah, exactly.
January muna number for attention say down course.
African
yeah, number for attention crash down course.
Oh, yeah. For bare 4-5 seasons, Brazil has always been stopping breast from falling. Now we know breast na peja.
Enti na manu for gina so from so by Europe no.
Omo peja. The uprising any linear Brazil. What club natural? And this time around, the uprising of breast. I'm almost sorry, Gina. The tip of the table.
Obiso mani really wa form. Yeah, at
the tip of a table. Into baby omodano. One say omonda through bebre. So never find a tip. Oh yes. Nepo no and that is the third position for.
Oh, dear number. I the third position of French League Nepo.
Lady,
Messi I na me mavara.
It's breast. Omo hwini ya. Lil eba be sign omo ho. Na Lil because breast is say tam and ejigua.
There's a little breast.
There's a low breast.
No forget toi.
Hello breast. Let's all check it table la. Turn the fourth for hello breast too.
Ade. KO I say. Boy was a madam so say breast near friend Brazil guy no. Also was the Lillian he's Lillian there's a Lillian class I your bed. Lillian to them. Oh, okay. There's a Lillian Bob Brazil.
Breast coach no yadi. Coach no yadi pa and who say also tweety tactics no. Na Brazil about bed you was top breast from falling no yes idea no. The coach is brilliant.
If I show me
now become me ja okrada da. For us there was a for us I me we a good boys here Adam to us. For us be I find it.
Oh fans be come on.
Oh okay.
My boys no be support to breast.
Hey.
Be a support to breast. Yeah, na be so my breast fall as I had. Obi o pese breast standy biano e support to breast this season. Say Bryce ya be born homodin na no might make thought on akwan because say breast fall be ha boys. Because the kind of sicom the my boys and the kind of enjoyment of the my boys no. Yeah,
1.72.
O say
breast us near 1.72.
1.72 oh home.
Why imagine? Say breast ma 1.72. Now see Jayama breast are falling. Abra Bryce ya jinam. Dabi, it can be possible. Yeah, and Chimas are the intimates. In Tiene, me full support be beata breast the cheek. And definitely Bryce will come and do their job for us. Tieni na yakota o machama no manu expect me akoyipa. Oh, you support the breast. Opa,
only him some more make
phone lines to my boys. Breast wo high. Who can support team bay? You just need to go
Lillian
and support
Brazil.
breast. So that we have a boy man man sweating.
The theater. Brazil I see I am here.
I was say last minute
yes,
go be home.
And I make a team ne dana kuma so pa. Team ne dana kokusu say Brazil. Team ne dana kokuso.
Okay. Patrick a champion say breast will win today. Even 2 cry, they managed to win.
Yeah.
Now that's amount for attention. Said I'm
double odds in the man. Team no a Dalilian Brazil dana kokuso. Breast dana kokuso say.
We are boy now support to breast our hard. You need now a campaign.
We say breast to win and Brazil have to score.
Yeah, this they are going. Oh yeah, they now try breast you also try to.
Yes, sure. So as you travel na say breast win ya. Breast ya be shege go breast. I say utua. You na kan.
What you ala say obi a obeto elo.
Ba bia.
Bia
e be utua to. Ndi ne support breast.
Say goal is what share na 2 game le 2 pepe.
Ndi breast ma di bet ni bia no asa be utua to. Na bo ma say a kon kan ba. But fancy Miguel Arteta decisions are what take you ask na the door so be.
Because from Paul Martin say in fact I'm seriously sick, but you guys are truly fantastic. I can't even control myself. Kafra was say the doctor scratch say yeah. And then the biane be banwa is serious. I say so Jenny brisk walking there.
Yes,
part of the show. And then yes, my breast. No the Brazil.
Yeah. The Miguel Arteta decisions be brawa take you ask na no a pair the man.
Yeah.
O share or buy no. Adie ba ko di kan ye say obetreme Arsenal mo wage bill no because now a lot of players were team ni mo a o musika asem wo soro but they were not giving the team the needed point to here. Value for money, no more far more. Gradually, he was becoming a deadwood. Aubameyang wo honi sika kakraka na nso na ade ne entimi mba o Mustafi muni na obeje omo kwan mo timi free timi ni mu a obekate we bill na ya ade a aboa de asna gina yie and now said the yekeka yesika sem de fa teams ho no on te se e kam de fa asna ho so tells you say Ateta aba be ye adwuma oba ohun say nyoma nkoye mfamas na in terms of dead ball situations sa games no he appointed referee Jova to come and do the job for him and oba no run enso timi aye adwuma and adia ba ko a asa aboa no transfers oba na leno na that post me the team referee na Arsenal the confer Ramsdale ba ohun nyoma etisi last season this season he just said Derby memfa Ramsdale endam because baby am pesa me call in the pesa me ye no this guy friend David Raya no and so ebetima ba be boa me amanya de mepe David Raya buy in 29 games we are keeping 14 clean sheets and now ye ka say on naji golden glove no Premier League so you be a that decision we any buy no a lot of the English players former players no we are talking against it
me can because now me feel say Ramsdale nya bad cry bad shot stopping na nya bad cry
intina so wo post him. Okay, Lemon Mooney now, former goalkeeper the mass, now they came to say that who was somebody like Ramsdale that Pomo. You don't go and bring in David Raya. Abra no sign ni po akofan as loan player. Do a benchy who player no at the loan player na tum. But buy no one more nyoma no mu here. The Ateta pe to start from the back or their mano. Saves and so the more. Definitely mistakes beti miaba. But if you look at Nyoma, David Raya, they are more. Top notch goalkeepers they are in the Premier League. Not David Ryan and I can say Ononaji Golden Grove now. It tells you say Nyoma and so create Ateta and decisions Ateta and making now or person you trust Ateta so what transfer nimua. You go and bring in players they will come and do the job for team friend Arsenal. So all players what sign their Arsenal who Jaime shoot Ozemo Momako or Aubameyang Momako now go for Odegaard Moamaba our begina team now. Yes, Saka man for ask questions, but he kept on to Nyoma no Gigi Zebeboa Arsenal and now he deliver. Look at the way last season we see and so a fall flat. Wabra no more Premier League no. Currently as we speak, or more pushy a womb so I'm destiny show Munsa but match it depends on some Manchester City ever call down, but still and they are giving a title chase. I think Mikel Arteta here Juma with decisions and with Nyoma why Arsenal and I think Nyoma ento timi akonka. A lot of players who have no more Arsenal Arsenal for them pay. Chelsea force Jorginho nyade or kwa Arteta simbinie Arteta kwa kofanaba or buy Yahudi or their momo Kai Havertz Nas na for no peneso. Ono cry the obai na ensanfa from the stage. But still he kept on no neighbor to neighbor make food to call anywhere now. Kakra no man to ekoyi. He Martinelli mo, he Saka mo, bo mo board my friend Arsenal. Trossard mu na gina mo. You could see say no ekoyi so Ateta ye adwuma e dem Arsenal. Enu nti na you trust him say now said ye ho aba be hia says Arsenal nya number 9 obetimi agina ni mu atoto no made amom no obetimi trust Ateta say obetimi akodwa no so no akakọ strikers ni bi enso atimi dia ba Gabriel Jesus na nkasa atimi agya to mu say or no goal scorer ne nya de a ye ni opebebre or enjoy so obo football na fi o make rounds ne sa no manyama no say goal scorer na nkasa no enya de a ope in the Premier League so when the striker we be 20 goals a season league ne gina den in recent times you who's a Premier League no or more strikers they give them the double figures in terms of goals or more ento timi agent you need someone obegina animu ho obotu at least one 3 chances 2 be there obetimi dey atwatch no the amount Gabriel Jesus in yes if you look at the market amount for mu wo edwanimu ne strikers e ho ha nipa bia beka say oben Arsenal wa body Premier League yahu de wo Premier League no e branch e fe na Ishak nyoma wa ma Newcastle the way I was born a ball and how I was young. I'll bet me a mass now for 10 years. I was also Becca as your kind of mass now. But Newcastle for no over qua untiming of fan massa and now the way I transfer market next year. Players boy ya ding and walk off fire Declan Rice about your who's and all that are common. You can't just go and say, oh, can be behind that Newcastle for you need to go in there. Nasika on the Barmano.
£100 million.
Yes, and now they know say you need a striker.
Okay, Macho so the answer. So was it who so we
striker. by all means who here strikers over anymore because Kai Havertz the Yamfi and Nintuno so Gabriel Jesus Yamfi and Nintuno so who pull your mouth goals now because of fire branded Nabantu we are ready say Okono quack of Fasika Cassian and Raha fire branding is what me but only Casafono that they said Akumia your magic them and no more hair because I'm will be here striker Chelsea cry say be able to make here striker into more and so
need to sell
yes because of
to raise money
yes.
And Isaac so
Send na Bruno Guimaraes. Ama Guimaraes mo de nyina aba mu no.
Oh. Nti nyoma wo mu a ebetimi akoyi de mo kwa they will leave him for you. Na ba ye adwuma. Uni sika na menko ho. You made a story about Joshua Ezeki.
Ezeki, yeah.
He's a player who played for Bayern Munich. No kobo Bologna who ade ordinary. He's someone dear Ateta pe sa nipa be gina ho ni abobo na ma no so attacking ba be fan
be a target man no.
Yes, that hold that play and all that no obetima ye the amount and you need to go and bring the guy and say about him. He's an option for team friend Arsenal obetima ba ye adwuma the amount but no so you need to go in and pay some sort of good money and no untimi nkanepi so obetima ba ye adwuma the Arsenal because ye hu no said you be ka e bia Ishaka ye adwuma the Newcastle United in recent times or one ka so ma suffer. But he goes out share them all. Joba a sector now or more and so attacking oriented. No more creative chances net the man I bet me actually going to be the same thing from our brand TV.
Okay.
Because of number why wait till but too early. But he's also an option for us now when he comes into the game. So I was Sporting Lisbon.
Victor Gyökeres.
Oba behind the party of Premier League him. He didn't who better than Bobo Premier League him. But he's someone also in 40 something goals to watching this season that Sporting Lisbon. And these are the numbers you need to get
some passports.
If you look at that 40 goals he scored for team Sporting Lisbon, a team that more pressure be to do anything, no more in the Portuguese league. Whatever they do there, they are content with that. But in Arsenal, you need to do more. Say Bianca in the Portuguese league, na ya Arsenal Open League, ya do be more bibia. But now in the Premier League, you need to push on. Or not another option. And no money now with numbers. The two tables no on the crown numbers no because over 40 goals I watch and over 13 assists also the team friend Sporting Lisbon. He's someone which my baby chance na team him no be here Juma. So I'm trusting Mikel Arteta with the decisions I want to take when it comes to signings. You trust him say he will get a perfect fit for team friend Arsenal in terms of number 9 for no because no matter why year players are sign no many of the signings that was signing many of the Arsenal faithful GDS signing with the average. Then so boys in the back, look at the signings. Talk of Odegaard more and these guys they've come to deliver. Patemunano, many of the Arsenal fans were against it, but my Baba be Jumana sweating the match. So you trust him so bit mama number 9 bit here and so the Arsenal. Ram and so our Tottenham. Tottenham is one team, Majidi is in terms of managers or more fun, umunim do pay. Because so have Pochettino and that consistency. And now that thing each and every single season. So we top 4.
No more hygiene plan.
Now about Tottenham D. In the Tottenham, yes, I did na Kobo Champions League fan. So we fail to say now they need someone to win them a trophy. Pochettino bet my do a certain stage. Won't to win cross line. They brought in Jose Mourinho. It was a perfect fit because Jose Mourinho is someone winning mentality, winning trophies and all that. No, they brought Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho called final. I see upon Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho call no emam gidi so munim do omope because Jose Mourinho call no ko to mako so maba so Mourinho call na ma Messi by stop gap no call na kofa Nuno Espirito Santo ba o kire en se wonim dia ope because Pochettino ye adman du ba bi ni ase be trophy dia kofa Jose aba na Jose ntumi trophy a onko for Nuno Espirito ono ko Conte aba yenim Conte ni winning mentality and all that ono so atimi aba ono so aba du ba bi ono so okọ na wakofa Postecoglou aba. And the real Masiko and someone also connected say there is something wrong with Tottenham.
A place named Nadia.
Asama Portugal guy, Conte Cabio, but I Conte na ya or Cabio be and Cabintino Casa. For a coach to come out and say nothing now all cano. So he changes the way a team need training and you'll be a keke. And the way to my side performance and the results are Tottenham here to me about more. It tells you that something is wrong with team of Tottenham. They need people with that mentality. They need people who can come in and be ruthless. So I think that Tottenham no na kasi yen sure mo mpani fo no na yentimi hu the way and so to take your decisions and how much appointed coaches. Now support to Koglu can seven next one Casa home. Pep Guardiola and Casa credit to Musa Premier League. You need to change certain things to win trophies.
You need not to give excuses, Rola.
Yes, and I mean, Chelsea, and no more 4-1.
I feel also on PVA.
Chelsea show more 4-1. No, I did 2 red cards. Still no about Highland. You can't was one dear. The tactics I don't know. Into a ball. Now you are complaining. Pep Guardiola now your names were Pep Guardiola. No, it got to a point where said there be Premier League. Some me managing games.
So yes, or more born toe to toe. Say be as a bouncy castle. O place ni memory ka konchen. Ebi omo mo Brentford. And I say be. Intina Pep yen anyo so be kita ball no.
Because that's the best way to make keep ball from opponent. So
Pep City mo bona oni Kyle Walker. Net tefa so kanta no mo bre. O mo call Madrid na. Na Walker ni hon. O bro mo bre. Mo ba itiad no. On say at a point Walker stop pay Vinicius. What am I say?
Eno ni ade o.
Nti say e tefa so a Ruben Dias mo maka obi ani member
Pep beto a winning team of Manchester City.
Of course.
No mo bojo mo titles.
Ono kra ba no. Kolarov, Zabaleta. Wan omu nyina wo obi asi nchen.
Yes, of course, because who's there?
Wan kasa bebre. He made you aware. He needs his
Joe Hart no kwa na sa time no. No Joe Hart nya bad o.
The Bravo buy.
The Bravo buy, Bravo Ankuyi Ekofa e dey buy. Nti onu hu say e sanyo mom. But the Koglu buy o see the made me tactics ni. Nti da bia me boss dey say me bo. And saa no man kon. And obesa kon so Liverpool. Set pieces. Tottenham conceded 12 goals from set pieces. E wo league nim. Ye ka ho asem se pe obi obi set pieces coach dey ma or ka trends and 12 was one set pieces for the one pay. O gidi say ni coaches na ono omo ye adwuma na beti ma take care of saa de no. Ade so da bia dey show. It's about time he need to sit down. No, that be Pep more correct much changing Nioma and now he's giving them results. It's also changing Nioma. No book game say be a to Premier League no. Teams never Premier League no. Omo hit and run omo pe. This obo bo no bo line. No now counter back on it me fam ko duru atiro a obeba no na ya celebrate or touch line ho. So he need to change things. Say there be a bomber team no. So say they no penal and no answer to me akonya sans embe ha now he always be talking. And Ray it's you call 4 games when we need because against Liverpool. Liverpool for Nankasa no they had a bad month last month but they want to make things right today. Ombeko omesakwa ko lusu na dey asma ba he need to set up. No want to send him nyasa obekasa be break Premier League.
Well, Ricardo Varas me that say me ba Michael Asareboduo amanfo say omo hia booking code. Some ya be bro matches na so ya na mo so we betimi abie betu na to ho. Tie bia ye ni nyina na me say abebo so ma mo na.
Okay, ombo betway code way back.
Okay, Mike say mombo betway code way
50 pesos crowd benya 14,000 plus.
We say betway code no me ba o man fa before.
Say o try na 50 pesos
50 pesos
betway minimum 50 pesos. And I made the betway swipe bet na swipe bet na simple. One say instead san ka ba ko hwehwe matches no way no and one can say you matches na with options nti opa no wa select it. Obetimi kura ko bet slip ne so akọ editing nti ko betway.com.gh swipe bet
50 pesos square ma 14,000 Ghana. Me say munyo na mamun sa me busa biem.
Enye 50 cedis o tie ni
50 pesos
minimum stake amount 50 pesos ebe ma 40.
And afie betimi ato helicopter ansa na afena bana wie no.
Nti me ba to
you beto helicopter ansa na.
Tia fa code way 99 4E.
Open so you who say Brazil different they didn't ye
99.
Who book code na manfo afa. Eh ya botremu.
But only say
when no competition.
Brazil has not stopped Brest from relegation some 2 seasons ago.
I'll be saying message say fancy. That chain otoko so na bi we say Brazil abotim na che for the past.
I catch you say a staunch defender of Brest. Now on the Brest team no wa fa dia to na kokko so wa yiri mu pampe say the dignity no or the free talk exactly anti Brazil abeye a figurative Brazil to hold Brest firmly on his chest also be your Brest and volley exactly
also mu statue man
Lilian Brazil a player how dey
code no say
99 4E DE 7 99 4E DE
DE7.
Nti eguso e show na ye beta
say code no se sia na 9000 CA. The Boshem na bet for the about 8099. I'm say kai omuso.
Bet for started.
Bet for suro.
Okay.
Now me bought 10 share mu no. E ma me 321,000.
Simple.
331 Ghana.
And we try the 5 CDS.
So 3.21 billion.
Exactly.
Mo bi mu da ho.
Enti me the swipe bet na ye once o bet won swipe bet.
Yeah.
Enti e ma ha me ho anko selectively
matches no. Oh.
Swipe bet na nkasa yi man o do select na oko. Menya 10 minutes
bet lawyer de kasa no.
Enti we
come to be jama.
Chairman, we fegu ye mbe hye 10 odds 20 odds bi ebio.
Ti no. So bet me try 100.
Your person option be I see 50 pesos kwa amount 14,000 plus
na me say send them 42,000.
There you are. Mo fengu so muncha.
Bet na ma men ka asem ba ko nchiro. Nigeria for no so wo follow mo a wo the code to ho a enye nkwada code.
Yeah.
Nigeria need the code to all the 10 cities squad to so what me say wo twam bebe
exactly
64,000 Ghana cedis.
Mo fengu so na.
Eti mu twa na mu twa because bet no nim ne bebo ana onim ne mo.
Simple muncha.
Ti wo se ye use code we no.
Ai mo fengu so. Ye gu so aye na more eso beba.
Eba e me freme
and na de mete zeba man hu ne tem media ato. Wow, Shadrack so bet media.
Mike Ntiwa.
Fancy a lot has been said about teams our more Europe on better coaches. I think I've made this pronouncement here. Say, you better players during the off season, but coaches will be making movement, and it looks like coaches or more Portugal no are eager to make the next step. Ewa mo career him. Ruben Amorim can be Sergio Conceição and so can be, and then even Roger Schmidt and so Diabim say likely say he might make a move. Now, why are they looking to make moves? Back on. The financial motivation in and say sika omoje wa Portugal no if you are getting a job outside Portugal it will pay more than that. For instance ebia Ruben Amorim kwaji sika West Ham sika oje was Sporting CP no likely say West Ham for might even double it because
I'm saying feed business na Kenata ratio ni bia na
Kofi
wa oni pa Kofi
Martin Kenata na buy na say Kofi Kenata
I'm say we be na the buy
on an account near Martin Kenata
to measure say bia ni pa nim
okay so Kofi behwe
say man you ni so man you
go n'anim ase simple kra
or man you
enti they will look to make financial way or more career him if they make moves elsewhere. But the likely destination they imagine for them now, Ruben Amorim was an ideal candidate for Liverpool. We interview they decided to go for Ancelotti. Now, Amorim Dia Bim say likely say AC Milan coaching vacancy at the end of the season. No, he is one of the people they will look at. Also inclusive Sergio Conceição. Now, what are Milan looking at? They are looking for the next batch of a manager or be take you to the next step. Purely by obey Jumano. But Okopiem baby I was audio mutra. But purely has not been able to go beyond baby Ode Milan Kokudri won the Scudetto Adiomo League title amomo. But Odiomo Betrano, Abeye Den Eddie Amomo, they can't again. So they need to move on. Now in moving on, they are looking at a manager Beba. The crop of players at Milan assemble, they will need additions in terms of more potential. They improve your overall play. Bakuya Rafael Leao. Milan who say boy no huge potential or a global superstar. But he's just a potential. So they will need a coach or bar. System ebe anyhow obesi edin ejuma ebeboa na improve players or more team nim teachu to say Rafael Leao because Milan no a club or not so bo to win laurels but also another objective here see ebe polish players near ton nyenyiska and so the free so they need somebody who will come or bet me our net something that dear players ni mo edi bibi be come board no mo so bo ne ho in consensus I think he fits Milan better than Obitisa Ruben Amorim. Amorim a very good coach. Wayejima Sporting Braga, Sporting CP. But he's untested outside Portugal.
Okay.
Only that exposure. So if you are going all out for him, a huge risk. But in Conceição, he's more experienced than Amorim, no? And then he's more successful even in Portugal than Ruben Amorim. Why am I saying this? Per Portugal, or more managers, Abako Semua. when a tosumiensa in terms of coaches or motimia J laurels do league titles, cup trophies near there. And in Europe, he has been never present. Why consistent? Anya Shekrano or report to bedroom the knockout stages, whether the quarter-final stage or the round of 16 stage under him. Teams almost stopping, and there were teams that were formidable enough to go all the way to win the championship. Liverpool, you need free from the Champions League. Liverpool Kwaje Champions League, Chelsea you need free Champions League. Chelsea Kwaje Champions League. So it means that he's not just been losing out to any team, but rather teams are potentially what it takes to win the Champions League title.
Okay.
But he's also able to produce players who eventually become stars. I have a top one boarding at your Moko Club for Otavio, Luis Diaz, Matias Uribe. Omo played under this guy and be become it enhanced their overall player a Pejakosro. So if Milan are getting him, they have young players with potential. They will get a manager who has shown the knack for adding to players' potential and then unlocking more potential. And then two, also making you fiercely competitive. Italy Terreno Nimuana, yes, he's been there before. Why you more Italy that? But then as a player, Bodema Lazio or Bodema Inter Milan. So clearly he understands what Italian football culture is about. And when also you're a modern day coach.
Sorry to cut you. The Abema man for Kai Second say sao Italy near. Omo type PS and PS2.
Yeah.
Who could Portugal the net have in Portugal.
Exactly.
Who's a PS2 in Portugal?
Yeah.
So bad now kofa teams no boy now, but it's a commentator no.
So near Flavio Conceição, Sergio Conceição, when Sergio Conceição. So clearly he will fit Milan bill no, but he na be en komo mu bedi. Anyhow on be fab club no, and so they are kobe be fufro. Anslot, he gets the coveted Liverpool job. But what next? Ancelotti called a terrainer. I am not a difficult for Omo free crew free mo and Omayo free no to thrive. Dutch managers in the Premier League. Shadrach Betmama, the pictures of the Dutch managers who have graced the Premier League. I need a Juma Omobabedi. Good. Dick Advocat, Martin Yo, Ruud Gullit, Louis van Gaal, René Mullenstein, Ronald Koeman, Frank de Boer, Gusedink. They have a mixed result in terms of performance with the English Premier League. But on the average, Ubeka say, Dutch managers have not been very successful when they are slotted into the English football culture. So how will Anslot fare if you slot him into the Liverpool job? You're crucial. On my the metrics, how the Dutch managers have fared in their stints, respectively, with the UK. Eric Ten Hag and Eddie Kine on what the highest win percentage for Dutch managers in terms of the Premier League. Gusedink etosumi 53%, Ten Hag there 54%, Louis van Gaal 51%, Ronald Koeman 45% for Southampton, Everton, then Ruud Gullit for Chelsea, Newcastle 39%, Martin Yo, Fulham, Spurs 37%, René Mullenstein and also Fulham 23% win percentage. Dick Advocat, Frank de Boer with 18% and 0% respectively in terms of win percentage. Fancy. And you need a Dutch manager who bought more than 10 games or what even a win percentage of 60% before. Why? Coaches are more nano. Are very brilliant technicians. Technically, you're my bang.
Yeah.
Coaching no. But that won't be enough. There is something peculiar about Dutch coaches. Now, so to me adapt no, it leads to their downfall more than their success. Anyhow they relate with players. One, they come from a certain football culture. The Dutch football culture, in simple terms, fancy NSA. Born na born. Yet they are draining their ball much more than Nipano physicality and now with speed. It is a wide draining sharper. You can even beat player or no speed naturally.
Yeah.
Uncle bet me too. Because before so no bad drain or bad true mechanic. Now wide drain that. So you have averted that particular danger. So Dutch coaches are more meticulous. They don't leave any tactical detail to chance. And it's Akomia no sano urbano. they imbibe in you the technical abilities of a footballer. So what check here, player be at or the Netherlands biano, technically wabeng. Sana coaches no omodring. So when they move outside the Dutch football culture, normal back culture be the English football culture anymore. How musi di omujuma no the Netherlands no? They will want to come and do same. England into check it. Ten Hag ba man you first no. O check in the training na ebufo ba kakra. O say omon pass the ball no in a typical pattern. Men's sano 2 touch.
I know only boys ni binya problem.
Good. Enti how be impose the tactics no. Your introduction and imposition. Introduction ne say mirror them ha. Edema mirror ha no. I say senior musia mo nyoma no e different from senior me baby me free bad me ye me nyoma. Ba kwan a me fa so a me ma mahu na mate ne me ye na se no. Ebi wa mesua momo de ne kakra. Na me so ma pone de me wo ne kakra. I am gradually introducing you to me way of life and me method. In position here say mirror ha na de mo ye no and na ma ba na ma rubbish munye say na say munye. If we are a manager and you go by imposition rather than introduction, especially in a culture and you're receptive towards imposition, when you're careful, you fail. So you might have all the ideas as a good manager, but how you impose yourself on your people and not ability to serve failure anyway. No. So Ten Hag imposed, Louis van Gaal imposed. That is how come Falcao, Angel Di Maria, they could never play under Van Gaal because Van Gaal never chose what you born now man train pass it to her. Di Maria knows a player, a creative. He needs to unearth the ewonimu. So some of these differences, and the Dutch managers named to me handle here, it led to their downfall. Oh baby, particularly the English football culture. The typical English footballers, you train you now bar. You are not taught to shut up and listen. You are also taught to contribute and have a say. Jadon Sancho and then Eric Ten Hag. And to coach be Canadian, or also by Canadian, because the Dutch coaches they are blunt. Check Louis van Gaal kasa.
So business now exactly. That's what more come no plain. Yeah.
English footballers and you also ne penisa. So they will likely come up with a reaction. And no now Dutch coaches no bar. The recent example, Eric Ten Hag. But the difference between Anslot and Ten Hag is Ten Hag walked into a football culture. They didn't have the structures, which is Man U. Man U didn't have the proper technical structure. And then the proper sporting structure. Accommodate Ten Hag's in the ideas, in terms of players, better and the plan. And the Ten Hag ne buy no, obey your no abitimiaye, and yet the club ne pesoye. But in the case of Anslot, Liverpool already have that technical or the footballing structure existent. Into Oba Beshim, and then he will work accordingly with what the club wants. So Ten Hag might look bleak, but Anslot might look different, in my opinion. And I think that if he gets that football structure backing him well, it will Liverpool. Technically, he's brilliant enough to get results on Osushushe and so Eddie Efriho.
Oh, okay.
Now to Dizabi na my MBA kakra. Yatia kiyeka coaches asemi. Menyoso say Amorim ne, Roger Smith ne, Sergio Conceição no mo bro Dizabi so. Etinka Italy club pe coacher. If there is an Italian coach on top, definitely they will go for him.
No, Dina Miza now question cry day. Was it I deserve it? I didn't answer way Italian, but
yes, of course, because the Italian clubs, coaches are normally one of their own. It's in a Juventus that is so much bent on appointing Thiago Motta.
Yeah.
What am I say? Napoli is so much bent on getting Pioli or Conte.
Yeah.
What did they mention?
Some passports.
Roma, Di Rossi, Lazio, Mauricio Sarri. You look at most of these teams, no more data. They have the top half of the Italians here.
Yeah.
Another Italian. It is a list any coaches or more on him now. So why is it that all of them are running away from Roberto Di Zerbi? One, Ubet may make a case for maybe the compensation. Nebo agreed do. But I've seen teams go length and breadth to go for coaches if they like it.
It's open.
Yeah, that's it.
It is because Nestok Napla mete atia perform. And there are reasons ni bi wa enyo no na ye. There are certain things you can't really explain, and there are certain things you can explain and back it with facts and evidence. Where he's a creative force, brilliant tactician. At times, or you're overly adventurous, or you're manebroso. Enti adia sanke simple no, or you're mani na ebuabono. So Dizabi is a solid coach, but now Nestok Neswa Tiaba form. So last season, it was because no year Jumano, and the evidence was well written on the walls. Now, the evidence on the wall and the writing on the wall, and they say the performance na adepe. So Sharak Mwaye, on my Brighton before the season started. Osho more performance. Now they lost just one game in their first 6 matches on my boy. At that time, now European football in Yambai. So check. From August 12 to September 24, Brighton winning 5 out of almost 6 Premier League games on my boy. Serious? In between, just 1 European game. And that was September 21st. I'm number ball IEK Athens almost 3-2 of Vienna. Good. And after IEK Athens, they won against Bournemouth. And our results in the start as a sign. And to Omaya Brighton now, if you see Brighton former, since February they ban fancy, they've won just a game in the Premier League. They've lost more games and they failed to score in more games.
Brighton goals
in the crowd. Exactly. So they are really in a bad form. And Ebanesa, Yabesha coach Nekane. But this is the reason, and this is the explanation. Brighton qualified for Europe, but never fully prepared for Europe. Oh, menya ticket, me kwa brochire. Abrochen ticket now what they kwa brochire. Preparations also yeah. If you don't prepare to go and settle in Europe, you will fail. Brighton qualified for Europe by virtue of a money placement. But in preparing for Europe, it meant that it was some augment your squad ni. But instead, they lost key players in their setup. 2 amongst them, Bacon, Alexis McAllister, Mienu, Moises Caicedo. A double blow for Brighton and it deserve it. Dio Papa Bia last season Biano, untimi yi Caicedo frame. Unyim McAllister frame. So if you lose those 2 players, why am not the Omabe place? Okofa former Dawood Dortmund player no, Ana Carlos Baleba. These are players who are new to a league. Our monshade ni sa ora no. They say McAllister no oko and then Caicedo no oko no. And to see talk here ebeto umfin. Injuries. On my Brighton injuries in the near good. Solimatch was the standard right winger starter for them. Solimatch this season crowd mobile. Ivan Ferguson, an enterprising young attacker. Nanke nimsan kono ene João Pedro and Ebebo. João Pedro has played Ivan Ferguson in and out due to injuries. Jacqueline Sherwood, you're one of the revelations for this season. Oyini Tibaya Pabam also call off. Pervis Estupiñán. Last season, the Emma Brighton for GDA said, they can release Mark Cucurella because they had Pervis Estupiñán, formerly of Villarreal. Obaye, honestly, this season on Bobion. Mitoma. Minisa Mebobo ni di credit chel. Obienim de otumi here. Mitoma has been denied opportunities to play due to injuries. Tarek Lamptey diewom, James Milner diewom, John Paul Van Heck omuyina diewom. So injuries have also ate into the Brighton material. Man then no players ekito mumweha, mumwetra. And clearly osha dear to deserve anyway now. Factors like these are affecting the stock and are dropping. And to me, making a move now will not be beneficial to him. Sikasemu, you can't make your demands now because you are not on top. Okay. And then 2, or stock neswati about from now, other coaches will come ahead of you.
These players and come on Brighton.
It would have been different. Me, I think personally next season.
Same with Brighton. Same with maybe injuries. Same with Eric Ten Hag.
Pochettino. But where the
same with Liverpool.
Yeah, the amount where the year say, and yet team or more a good structure in terms of squad base.
Okay.
And oma Tom players a kuku damne so die frame. And to more kakra na ye ni beto omo so omo prano. Ama impact no aye heavily felt. And the akosa but
And see so the umpra.
And see say on and off.
Also
Opera Koba sa on Timi Mbono Buonanate the same thing. So I think that if Brighton fails to qualify for Europe, Omambo Europe next season, then he will have time to work with his players, and then most of these players will recover from it. He was a Brighton and making medical changes. Or more head of medical, Masa Kena Kofa for fraud. So the club is also working to ensure Senor Mabeko. But NBA maybe
Monday, baby, because playoffs no hiti up power. Young could break and break, but my shaman for messages kakra, and Sunday I could break na ba man for the messages no more, and so about man or more say Kofi Kinata, I was working at and so monitor man you to know by but man you sense me. Be crowded by say Ronaldo can answer winning but money in your problem. The Ratcliffe for the enemy become me.
Oh yeah, I know that, but you see that is why.
Because to say also IT department or untidiness name.
I know BSA he thinks Ten Hag needs a season more.
I think
no BA was studio.
Now
this is the belief.
Yeah.
Man U need the footballing structure to back a manager like Ten Hag. Ain't me my bet Tenaka me Ten Hag me yan konko bayen. Nanka mon swape Tuchel. Tuchel will fit Man U structure and assistant. Even if say Ineos for new radio or more na. Ten Hag will fit Bayern because be bearded and akwemu. And Ebel more Ebenya players or Christophe Friend Ebel, they will get him the players. Oh, he's so he's already aware. I hope you get it. But Man U, one, the culture that exists and it's the English media will always scrutinize.
So players,
and then there will be a glossing over of the key areas or the critical areas. I was here. One, footballing structure. I feel no more technical director anyway. And I don't know. And yeah, one season a Juma. If they're not giving stays for this season, the Ineos nebeyeno. And yeah, one season no review
because it's Rashford. Ten Hag bench Rashford to also be 5 for about 3 and Central for the become because almost euros. But meanwhile, the form and you can say a warrant.
Okay, so on paper, yeah, the Ten Hag Ginani the guy Rashford Ginani the Garnacho Ginaha. Even before Garnacho be show up, why now be Rashford on paper good. But Ten Hag has exposed an angle say. If you give players who are willing to work an opportunity, eventually they become better. Like players no more Dina, more GD. Nobody gave Kobe Manu the dog's chance. Say he will be a revelation this season. Although he showed glimpses of preseason. But the entire Wetimia Bonnie say he's had a certain preparation technically by the manager. It's no Wetimia rises are. So if a manager is able to give you hints like that, now on the proper structure back then I say this.
I'm coach and they said no kind I'm a full sampa.
I'm on 1 year.
No, maybe I think 1 year and going to
be might think maybe I can say be a Benyana Serena as agenda but
people
or yeah Juma pa
people oversimplify Manchester United issues, fancy. It is not a one season job.
That is the right way to use.
Man U issue where they see a pet transfer director. Yeah, pet technical director.
Yes, and one no.
What simplify no?
Because from
Chelsea is even closer to redemption than Man United.
Yes, from 18 to 21, said a Ratcliffe report which I said
break the
dressing
culture.
rooms
Break culture no.
Ferguson was preparing over the cracks, Mike Meba. Was preparing over the cracks in the last 2 seasons for Manchester United. It had removed because I also retired the season before.
Yeah.
Because now the boy fu the Glazer mo ye no.
Yeah.
And Miriam fi say Joe Glazer ni new Avram Glazer mo no. Omo papa de no mo abedi. Omo papa na be talk club na nyom na toy. It has papa
wo
jama. It is so omo ye interested. So omo ye interested and omo ankasa discretion because their money.
Even aside that omo vision.
Omo vision ye dey.
And
the same man you know now really person will jive about Chelsea because us club ne like vision.
Yeah, as happy with a card they say
yeah,
I can Chelsea for renew.
Yeah, it is Ferguson a paper over the cracks. It is a problem of 2 decades.
Passport.
And episode day
1 season, 2 seasons.
But I'm going breaking my swamp power shack. I am for commercials number.
Some passports.
Hey, Sewa, me who watch you? Me no me bisa cry so kwa brochu.
Kwaku, afraid I'm a cool. Men crats are cranny.
Hey, any me connection man for den go for secret when you tell the musano.
Oh, Express Group had Darumenti, according to IF4. Open so to Quancosiandia. Express Group do be call mind me to say Canada, US, Australia, UK, and Germany. Say a tour and as a visit in Swa. Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia, and Germany. More person to Quancoye Jumansu, obey me do wako Dubai, Qatar, and as South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should make sure Kwanwo Kumasi as a labor roundabout Hwa. Accra and so Omo Carnation First Light, Tema Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From Omo Macho for ISO 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw. Yadro say, mani pedian kwamwano enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nomno abribia Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe dwasono wono a na the time HH Heba Mr. Edia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo makra nufo enso enum bi time HH Heba Mr. Wo benya bi over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu se wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Heba Mr. Yadro say FDA adje edwadie nkratue atum.
The ones that now from toothbrush no. Why and toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Nina Ashford dear. Not so evident no way.
Who that the evidence bang? And then Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya mokumi. Ashford Princess. And now bra could you dear so Ashford Galaxy. What dear na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now media no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush.
My dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bro dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They were so winning.
If I shop, I'm not sure you're bad.
Brad, and not so good.
Not tell me about Michelle, see about Queen Wayne and say,
Brad, said your time about Mister, as your Jimmy me fearful, and not your back ever so.
Really, no, this is offending now.
Brad, so me cousin me the time about Mister Huadansia, we are singing now about Timinka, it is some malaria, where do any time about Mister?
And you go, dear, no matter what to me any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. The one mark for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the total about Mr. Draven. Shasta Wako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be than Ziba, a woman. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to draw namu. FDA Aji a judging cratoi at home.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet.
I'm left foot now.
In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
Welcome to St. Andrews SHS. I am grade A private SHS. Yeah, SHS courses near General Art, Science, Business, no work at St. Andrews SHS. I am dinner ever pass. Osana one teachers now. What's your window? Discipline. No first one was yati. St. Andrews, Riviera Waha, supermarket, sick bay, barber shop, swimming pool, FM station, constant water supply and electricity. Admission room condo, Eric Nabati, Pico Farm say, Warren Jimbo from SHS 1, 2, and 3. St. Andrews SHS, what branches Riviera Wagana, Sapade Paso Asia, St. Andrews, Saboko Schoola, go school over Ama Paso Wasi one time. St. Andrews SHS.
You listening to me on the radio. I know exactly what you need, and I go sort you out. But first, a quick introduction. Maybe the connection man. I'll make things happen. Whether you business, fashion, or the latest trendy down, I go connect you. I know when people connect, big things they happen. I am the plug to your plug. Anything you want, I go show you where options they line them up for you. You want download or you want stream? Link up. I got you. I conquer everywhere from circles to Kijitia. Yakuma to Navrum. Yosu to Kita. Techima to Kumbungu. I'll be the link between you and the next big opportunity. It be me where I go connect you, make it happen. Oh, you want to know my name? I am Telecel.
Switch to Telecel for the best value voice and data services and connect to the things that matter. Connecting dreams, connecting goals, connecting passions.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Yes, Yemre na fe Yemre to so King Luther the local stories and by Babishim Ghana. I am Premier League matches out where was said Basso Afe run in a woman be a summer text because so I the do Aji Eddie Somana Swan and Ninano Luther Eddie Diakan opening say be I find here. Oh, it's for serious.
What's it? Yeah,
it's for serious. Oh, very, very well. Very okay. It's only Dr. Blessed Money was serious.
Let me name say a few biology teachers. Let me find physics. But names are cerebral switch said biology. I said baby nepo be war baby not best to be shocked baby.
Yeah,
I mean tell idea. Nipa so bet me the way na to me so Nipo
me ba jo for mic mam why
Nipo si o ha ana me boa table na suru nie ana me boa enti first position second position third position straight on the nipple ana Brazil no wa fa team na to ne kokos so Brazil obo team me Brazil obo team me obo breast enti wa fa breast e dey ato ne kokos so say obai na team no omudi tuo enti omudi tuo no wa peja team na to ne kokoso
fancy
wa bosso Brazil
Lilian Mketwa
Lilian Lilian
Lilian chemistry and come be titration any pipette ni breath na say for na come up end point baba mu de aduru no
Lilian why dey
so
na anopa mienhya se na yemfa nsema wodo na otwi mu yaboabo no ede emamo e wo final lab dwumadie yi so ne ye hya free Ganya winger ye fen Osman Bukari na so ye ukopiem wo Serbia o si Academy Red Star Belgrade na good news no say o join team no the year 2022 nanso Osman Bukari watimi awini ne second league title at the ama Red Star Belgrade ni nyina no say when the second successive league season watimi awini title the amomo no na wotwa so far 27 games or boy no or share 7 goals 7 assists ema be kama and watch no watimi age Serbian Cup at the ama womo and was age Serbian Super Cup eso at the ama womo obekia winter transfer ni be no next teams be from Premier League no and MLS mu pen and so per se o wi adwuma na nkasa eso Edma Red Star Belgrade eno e de fro eba yede emamo so ene se do roma nese ononyamfo honorable Haruna Idrisu yes said onamano osa sikaba fie adeya
o millionaire
they said the election way no masa one the contest ya teda ina say
person as word the ba kono njemu
Tamale Central word bibia wu say ebi kura ka so betuma be 2 million bi e dia ma NDC for say omfanye on say 2 million euros kura nye sika keto ewe ha ni nyina no say Leicester City for kofa brantia yeven Abdul Fattah Isaku edi ni ballon na loan na oba ya obeboy no wa ye adwam na fe papa aso mani aside o manya qualification eba back e Premier League no eno na de meeting say team of Leicester City etimi akọ trigger abrante Abdul Fattah Isaku ne release clause no ese omo pese omo ton 17 million euros na de meeting say omo timi treska no at the father the ball Leicester City permanently there nurse tima ye firm steadfast no Haruna Idrisu nurse politician team no ne de obe 30% o sika no enti when kra no obetime nya be 5.1 million euros bi na de mete Dreams FC on say Abrante Fattah Isaku kofo kakra so de mete no say se betuma ka training and compensation agreement bi so betuma nya kakra bi eso atima tafre eno ede ba ye jejamu ede amamo ewo edwumadie no so na yentinsim na ni nyina no say eno executive council of the Ghana Football Association etimi akwatena se kwatwi ntonto na omuwie ni decisions awdo a omde ba ye de kan omse 2023-2024 Access Bank Division 1 League no ba Zone 1 Championship Playoff na omde date na aba omse 4th June ebe Tuesday ewa Accra Sports Stadium na eba Zone 1 Championship Playoff na ombetimi abo ne ka Zone 1 Championship Playoff ni breakdown senate oko Zone 1 yo Zone 1A Zone 1B and omuwia the winner ewo Zone 1A and winner ewo Zone 1B na omabe bo na say the obe win no a qualify aba be pem Ghana ye Premier League no na bibia so atima ye fine eno e de ba eno chi no Division 1 League Super Cup no Division 1 League Super Cup no on say omu rotate afi bia no omu baby omu de ko omu say afi Division 1 League Super Cup no ade say bono half region na ebe hosti ama bibia eso atimi aye fine eno e de dawo eba na enu chi no the Ghana Football Association Executive Council no esa the announcement at the buy esa champion of champions Ghana Yebo League ni wi a Jobeji MTN FA Cup any Jobeji ye league no omobo champion of champions and so from the Sunday 1st September and na ebetimi abaso na biaso atimi aye fine na enu chi no ye wi champion of champions na say league na nkasa for the year 2024-2025 season esu ebe shase se be shase weekend of 6th to 9th of September na say Friday to Monday and we 6th to 9th and ebetuma shase on September na biaso atimi fine enu edieba yentinsim ewo Ghana ye Premier League no March day 29 na shase ene na ene no urama game ba ko betotwa Karela United ball against Nations FC me ba choma me Karela de no omo ball against Nations FC and omo de pim so ene ama bia eso atimi aye fine na omo wi a nanka ewo se ne Hearts of Folk pim Golden City Park ewo brekum nanka omo Chelsea de kopim so nanso omo game no omo de akọ share Wednesday nyame pebe midweek and Hearts of Folk omo game no eso ebetimi abaso na okopiem ahye say head to head Hearts of Folk eso ball against brekum Chelsea masa de tienie they say Chelsea and brekum Chelsea omo last 3 games ni nyina 0-0 and the team baba canon me interview bi wo shootout so ema o Reverend Samuel Wodu adinsia kantam say team friend phobia ye day on be show mo players we need man or no special bonus or the be ma wo mo eno e de tedi e ma mo na no ye nka bi nsemu Heart of board no as the press release by my shootout no so your bobo mu a ni nyina na say omo address no ma bebre said be a results of late badmophobia no unacceptable. Hartlepool board addresses all stakeholders. The board would like to address the recent poor result of the team, which we find unacceptable. Please be assured that we are actively engaged in discussion with management and the technical team to address this concern promptly. The board will ensure the club takes all the necessary measures to reverse this trend and regain our competitive edge. Accra to focus a long history of resilience and success, and we are committed to upholding the rich heritage of our club. We value the support and dedication of all our supporters and stakeholders, and assure you that every effort is being made to overcome this challenge. Your continued support is invaluable to us as we work towards a brighter future for Accra to folk. Together, we will navigate through this period and emerge stronger than ever before. Nese de board no ede abano nteni nyina no mo twase no ma ebekwe ede ama Hartlepool bobo ekono na yentwa Sunday fixtures no uwram anyame pa Ghana Premier League no Sunday fixtures ni china games ebeto dwan sei ena esi etie Asante Kotoko ene Legon Cities ebehia na game no ena Legon Cities na Asante Kotoko almost statistics no yentwa kakra unim say the last 2 games are Legon Cities. Any team from Asante Kotoko abono. I just say Legon Cities are unbeaten. And Asante Kotoko. I just say almost winning 1 per the last 3 games are. I mean Legon Cities abono. Kotoko winning 1. The last 3 games Kotoko and Legon Cities. And yet day Kotoko beshe go baako eso ede atia Legon Cities eno ede ba na eno na Legon Cities ade se omu players no eno am the video ni pa na enema pound na bedwafo ha oso mu twem yantwe Legon Cities omu players no before the game video no mu ya de to TikTok a e kire se omu ba betia Kotoko baako no me pa to mi ntie
I'm not trouble. I'm be the maker. This is a flow. I bet you a but here because you didn't wear the bag. Step for Legon Cities. Why? Center back. My team you are crying Legon Cities. Oh, me who saw a metro that me who say what before if who pony 10 na ko sheko to go ni ba ko na mo dia kon radical term say scale show go to 1 million scale show to go to 2.5 any radical mo first ask am me go di na mo ko da ko
Ghana Asafo Powers na say ne comedy na no ma follow na why adwuma no prophet no na say prophecy ne adwuma o di sika na kwasaya ade no amana
entaba left no Asafo Powers
o say asafo no sika sem na yesa na mfa enye but ne mom o say abet ye bo no say 2 goals eti Hartlepool no
so ohun say wa bobo ni fo no
range bi
ama kotoko net no mo dia
kotoko beti
ene ma kotoko goalkeeper ne nko ba bia o
mo antimi na no na no pa mi di nkomo bi efro bisa so mba Kumasi da be na me no mo right back your friend Suraj Kamal evidence omo trip no da be na Legon Cities eba Kumasi o so mo team bus m krayin tin sema Suraj Kamal ekaka
okay so ari be je no na sara tin no dia peta ana motivation to enter for na about the match so say now we are focused the obas mukra ya ba Kumasi kama ba Kumasi see no are look table na so very in the organization so emphasis service so say you do mo cancer now game my but before game I think I should as the motivation they ban no different so I hope so much they very
was some motivation on the ban so much brekum Chelsea asha to folk drew kotoko for so my me say was so kwa you say and on the airpen watching yes in Legon cities omo fans from mo betwa day and a Suraj Kamal red back of Tebebu day na obeka
I got to the city guys so mo people support him go okay start against the 2 years good results of one year so as a last year na anytime they are good results I got to fans so mo support na yambo na inside win ever
omo support omo na ochina omo assign a day a good result ebe free Kumase eno eyensema Abrante Suraj Kamal Osi Academy Legon cities edi tuja ya de emamo na nwachi ana tum berima Anthony tum berima no o kasadma sante kotokobo boko no eni esi tum moni Legon cities na ebo na den obeka edi acha fans no serebe ya ombeba stadium massively na monya better results
that supporters and into one almost account on when the city supporters are sema since the players you run in your hene and nobody come up with some problems some kind in our train or car watching na show mo kono mo bon ni ati nsu match bia ya home awini akwa we no pie ni say ye ko takwano nka ye ko so agu so na so boy ko boy no emumum na nyamisi be hwe omo a tete penalty bia ejema omo a the same rule we keep us on free phone mkura na ba bia me gina la tila musu free phone emanya me omo de mo ti omo ka area kan ya no ko se ko kape e be ka che hey mo hu tamate the mo se ready for ko ma no to me ko ma chen kan wa tem ti Legon city je omo yan china no ma yirem omo team se de ka no but se de e ti amma ya ho me so sa de we me ye be ko de de ma me kan se me ti place ni di confidence mu ene ma ba ku mi bi NH the same place and the above first one ene ma ko ya ene ma 10 ya bo no mo bono na a delight to watch the supporters and any je mu tenya mo wa sa asesa e chim
enu yan samara odi etu edwa na nuachi ene ebusa tum se oh na supporters omo ko invade pitch muni nations no na udi won bi no ayete samo appear before the court na say na mo ko ye no ekosi wo court odi nchiremu maaye
omo de ko do no boy no omo antimi ama me pio say omo no somewhere witness referees ne line 1 ne kumo ma kan say against akeka omo no charge the boy no mo say correction omo the sample mo kan ntimi na ki hin omo adakem na omo antimi ama enti tenfo a mo di asem no me lawyer tafudu ko bi obi a me chia no omo jina mu stand me trust na say that me automatic trade of this month and this is Friday. I better call after this.
Yes, almost had the case, aqua 31st of this month, and on Bessie Afre. Na Chumu Kwan was say, me Kobin man Kabidia, man Kobi Cranke, na phobia ni Chelsea, ni Sam Combabo and next Saturday. Na ya test on their question Wednesday. Hey, Adibishim.
Ambulance board the Beshare Park, the best second round on the train. A more report on the Coma and Enyana. Ana municipal for Equa Park ye. Ediama from the Omodia. Evidence and never be entering to my league in the paint. The big now with the Cananiaca. Say Wasa. The press are almost no more share much the Debeco. Then there may be a rule at any idea Bepany up in the operator. And comes to start time in the 2 years ready fire and fire money boy empire. Born airborne empire woman. The fire womb. Empire womb fire so a bomb fire so be messiah or the dear for that will be messiah. Your bought tie to yes, we are possible to be messiah. Say, yes, one quiet, yes, also has messiah on that.
Obia niwa obeshira nibusu ana se obetonsa na Abdul Karim Zito so akasa yebza se coach to say more some 4 standing games bibo enu achine mo ko sunwane ne bofa kwata no Sarikidia na obeka eda fasa games no
at least 4 no enso ya dia to say enye easy dia etisha no me dia me see pressure ne so say yen target dia ni wo say oh so far so good say o sha e break aka actually Colano. And free we share yesterday this scarf of as well as the Ubomoni. Now Sunday. Now I to quite know Samba what is Sunday. I mean apart from playing we know not car. And so after even during the course of the game, in fatigue upset both mentally and physically. So it's a big problem. I'm trying to manage that. At the front, don't say.
Na se bre abam ranten mu na no game on boy FA Cup no kra no hu se bre kakra abam ne nso no omnu kon be fa so ne busa coach Abdulkarim Zito say ya tese mu players no dodo na office ba mo be ko na eba sa Dreams FC die
in concept no yom no mu no baba na mo no ne bo Leonard or lead in amanama where to call them no say yom no mu no, come on, you want the golden generation. But who can it do? You golden generation, who was a team, there are nobody apart from Jelly.
Sports.
I just say, we develop the talent to now change your life about through football. Say your course and yes, our division 1. And some are paying for them. So this is how we promote our voice. And the same syllabus, the same section of me now move far. So that the moment you come to Dreams, then you would be. But I say you would cry. I think the only quiet. I want him to go so that all the seniors can change it.
Football on your ball, no one yesika. We didn't set day, Wabrabo no air name you pay. Na Yabano young Williams or Medema, goalkeeper friend Felix J. And there's some great Olympics, so goalie, Jay now will come for Olympics game no.
It will be difficult, but we are going out to give our best to bring back the 3 maximum points home.
Okay, can you share your thoughts on the team recent performances and your recent contributions to the team?
All right. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed on our performance based on our results because you can't win two.
Eno ediete na brand ko Monday so na Accra Lions ne aduana a game no ebetimi abaso na bibia so etima fine. Eno ediete no na start times this weekend ye league in week 29 say enom de TV schedules na aba na say Asante Kotoko any Legon Cities game no omubeyi na Accra Lions ne aduana so mayi on Monday na Brekum Chelsea ne Accra to folks no omayi Wednesday na eno ntina has game no omde akwa Nyamepa eda Wednesday no eno edi temi sorry ma mfa happy birthday enko mi ankasa mi G Brohanu Idrisu dodo na afro Jaro ulpiem wo Atebibu Municipal Assembly una head of IT or IT department wo eno Brohanu Idrisu no nti Brohanu ye ma happy birthday ono so kwa gym sa dem rante bi kwa gym Eufia ye hun sachire bia no I also huna Brown Idris dey on say na boni peja ana pressure says na minim bi so code ba bi dey no hu hwe me bo ana hu dey na bi hu dey bi do ye o so na makunku na Bella say wa bo ajesu di ni birthday na Bella so ma happy birthday nyankopon shira pa na onto onkwanam wanka so adam for Fred Blue and say Bella sewa aboaje ye mau happy birthday yankobo nsia na bibia so enye kama emfa emao na afua so de ho na afua so di ni birthday ntina happy birthday yankobo nsia na bibia anya fa nti fancy
okay wo luta yeda se yemre na fe yenhwem kakra bi na yemambe fa ahwerefo no nso na yemfa de aka no enso so me say amonsusu me na yemfa set na
release about relegation form no mo no
has
oh yes
so it's been very relegated
relegation form na house
okay.
Of no
bono mo bone je ko relegation
resource ni relegation form resource no relegation resource the resource that we dale there and them say o mani amom so mbeko for ma house of grani na me hade kan hu behia me pa
omo running no
omo next games no mbebo no hu behia me pa because maybe omo gina is they have to play Kumasi Asante Koroko wie ombo Brekum Chelsea omo Kumasi Asante Koroko So 2 games ni nyina no. Fancy. Your matches be on, there is a little bit of compromise. Not compromise like a fixed match. But there's a little bit of acceptance on the part of other teams. There be intimate has more. But when next 2 games ni na against 2 teams or munu wo traka. We are then Kotoko ne has. No matter what, Kotoko will love to see Ombusashe has been. And sana Brokum Chelsea Samobodu won Samobodu nankasa sa promise players in special package. Aside team nankasa share no more share na be more winning bonus. Samobodu na say players need to be more more no more winning sa game ne mana. Ono so ono mo so be ma players.
And abreo.
Fancy. It has to folk baby omo ne nam ne de omo chechere ne de omo ye ne de. If care is not taken, I think that there is a lot of things that needs to be done. And players na ankasa no. Fancy me do 2 years there is a lot of things to be done in this team to help the technical team and the management team to get the results and only from the playing body. And they've been really poor. They've been really poor. And the playing body also more left here up more performance. House of folk Brokum Chelsea we obo Adriana. Obo Adriana we obo Kotoko. Fancy. Ewo Brokum no House of folk very difficult grounds the more. Adriana Stars so your one team omo bank kan omo ta be House of folk pa. Omo be House of folk omo be draw no omo ko. Omo ko House of folk omo be draw no omo ko. And some abo Kotoko. I think baby abetima ka say House of folk who are the bet Masha say abema mo results against nations. And also edin Olympics. And some wa ko bechim. Fancy Hans are here with my relegation.
On matches need do money.
Yes.
So for how many matches more to go?
6 no ball Brokum Chelsea.
We have a Bokotoko.
We have a Adriana.
And some of a Bokotoko.
No, but
nations.
Olympics.
Asasa home
Olympics is battle relegation.
So Brokum Chelsea ni away.
Brokum Chelsea away.
Adriana ni home.
Adriana
away. Nations home. Olympics ye home. Anna Bechi United ya. Oh.
Oka se mini teams and games me no House of folk bet me anya draw. And 3 points I me Adriana match no. Me yi nations game no. The rest of the games na difficult man House of folk. Fancy okunu mu eden pa. They was a House of folk buckle up as soon as possible. Anna analysis are you making based on the results and the presumptions are based on the form of House of folk currently in the case as normal results.
You see, discussing House of folk in isolation. For Mekita and the matches or Bono, House will be relegated. TNO. Discussing House of folk in isolation. Yes, I'm coming out Udino. Where other teams also battle relegation frame. And why in the house and kwa. And if you are discussing House in isolation, any matches are all bebo. Any dear wabona. Oh yes, I will in a pet. Clearly House will be relegated. Now this is the evidence. House from March a day ban we need 3 matches. Teams are Washa Omoya and Swatreman. Then Heart of Lions, Karela. Karela Heart of Lions a relegation battleless. Or more pray, some Beka League in him. And these games were games that has ball in fear, not away. These are teams who are not so convincing when they play away from home. And our associate team are Obre. And he has beat these teams when they were not 1 at their best and then 2 when they were away from the comfort of their homes. See, yeah, they way to swa. O check Heart of Lions are former Beware rich ni nano AFA. Karela former aware rich ni nan AFA. Bako airborne pandona bako na so bo na rigua. They have the best of form, but when they move outside of my home venue now, then they become beatable teams. Now the interesting aspect here has any other teams. Samates 2-1. Onebo for quarter number 1-1. Yensha same for your Dreams 2-2. Samates 2-1 Olusuye, Go Stars 1-0, Mediema 2-0, Legon Cities 2-0, then Accra Lions 1-0. Clearly, there is an underlying factor. Has a loose game one, se obeshe a difficult goal scoring a issue, which we understand. But another fundamental issue is the defense and then the goalkeeping. If you are a team enduring a poor form, the few goals you score should be enough to carry you through. But when you have a leaky defense, not the ocean, yes, also show it becomes a problem. And in all these losses, you can identify goalkeeping problems against Accra Lions, goalkeeping problems and defensive flaws. Lagos Cities, and Richard Atadi, and goalkeeping problems, defensive flaws. Mediema, goalkeeping problems, defensive flaws. And a free kick, a goalkeeper. Yes, or Tona Hona Koye BBA. BBA Go Stars, goalkeeping problems, defensive flaws. Samates. Similarly, Samates played better, but there were underlying goalkeeping problems and defensive flaws. So one sort of side way anwa, you found battle relegation. So goalkeeper nye, defense nya, you are meeting opponents who will trouble you, especially with Brekum. Chelsea will trouble you because of fear or create chances. If you have a goalkeeping problem, one of these chances might likely expose it or be conceded. House of Folk Ediana are not in the best of form. But games like this, BBA Timisi, and Ediana will be willing to prove a point, especially when they travel outside Doma, no Moko Accra. Then Asante Kodoko. Goalkeeping problems and defensive flaws exposed House of Folk in the first game. And Emma Kodoko, Etimidin Kunimno. These same goalkeeping problems and defensive flaws have not been sorted out. So they will need to. And against Kotoko, it will be exposed. Nations FC. Yabesha Omotrao, Omokwawe Omonyadie. By Enfantu Yetrim said they have what it takes to get an away results when necessary. Especially, Omonomoko Sama Boyko share Samatesino. So Omoso what the Omo the better trouble has. Against Great Olympics. Olympics are battling relegation. So they will also force and against Bechem. So games are has one difficult on paper and difficult in reality. And the problems are has are compounded because of their poor defense and poor goalkeeping. Now because if you isolate has now the has and Kwan because in common I did a member Karela Dean, member RTU Dean, member House of Lions.
Has
and Kwan if you isolate has, then I will tell you that judging by their form and then the underlying issues within the team, House of Folk will be relegated.
Varas.
Say Bibia Kosu said the Kuya. Na say House of Folk be ball on Wednesday. But for Aqua Wini, Karela Mu Wini, na Ayimu Wini. One here, you be ball week where we has be ball bear money, no bit maybe Ramo relegation hall.
By Wednesday, no, not them relegation.
Not them relegation.
That's what prayers.
No, that is how serious but you know. Board the crab issue statement, no fancy should tell you. For the board to come out and
of the belief say BAO has the own team relegating money. Ash go to the NFL. So Ash go to and then a stadium not done white elephant.
Nobody thought the Busia Dals would be relegated. And when you almost not cut 2 matches.
And now relegation again as a ball and a fawako. Fancy Ampo
has a some way in your season.
And first time in relegation ball that's one pen once a man, pet name by fawako. Indeed, but be has to focus down and ya good and such statement 7 there be. Se board no be bia omonye na nimanimu ya rap playing body nim said ye hu ze bi ti was an ko no rap playing body nim omo nin komo be technical head no ba bia se some ne o matoto to betimi ama wins na ban tenten animanimu ya no emra sa 6 games aka so has to folk to dia grow no man pa de na no sibre pa ye be wie bia next season e be den o do what wa betimi aka say oh has to folk to be ko ligage want to be ko ba Karela for no won na seriga ho no 5 matches or more, lose or draw back up. Or you need 4. So we do a crown one. In so no bandom sow, boys in team mobile. Olympians so press or back league him. And House of Folk 35 points. Great Olympics were 33. Kawela were 34. So we need to be omoko. The House of Folk need to take good care of themselves. No more none your money. Media board no the statement about Bonti, but me statement in America. Statement in Babe man for nerves are coming down. A beba ababe ye juma in line with set results not done. So we not ban a House of Folk get my done results in any. I did a bit more query the momo, but House of Folk bubble match we once the house IGD or Muluzu. And time wa France make it common or Muluzu. Or many baby any good stars. Or Mako Tintinia from Bear Esmas, Momunsia Kao, Accra Sports Stadium da. Almost oh yeah, Buffy to support us number. First game I have for quite bono. Now has for Babelusi. Money Accra Lions, a game I will win a bit medi, Wako and Nukakra, now has a Quaco Lucy. And the way has he born in the real Lucy games, you know, it's something that who will be winning with Flabba. There's a house of folk bomb match, and I heard Dia. The ever match away, now Stanko say, O Nim the Endio Lucy. O Nim the Entia, the one Nim the Entia losing. No, but then next match, we say, when you went
for fixation.
You know, the tell you will be a house of folk for a Mudina, and then no more Mukum. The earlier they rectify no more Mukum, the better for them. And yes, sir, said you know, Betty Falcon, any hard to for the day. Fans and then sort of waka. Said on we had demonstration, Mirabia, a more movie near FA Cup, Ni League, Ni Boom.
Some sports.
And yes, I know what net now, and family who and family who, Timnaquaco should be in some more. Said I was to be fire channels. Has a folk Bobat no lose, why is what an out to our one the way I would see you. Into Munian in Tentem. Okay, I'm to me had folk in February, and yes, sir. SMBC fancy. Whoa,
Vars mate me da say ye ba be fa aye course no.
Na Idris wa aye no. Eno na yem fan share dodo na nkran say football no ska wom. But tesa wo ye na wo ye ni. Mate my say honorable bafo ewu aye won so atreman. Haruna Idris was steadfast. Ye hu fatawo insha.
Is it mo say 9 point say
I don't even want to talk about the value, but I'm talking about the transformation. Now, and your father shako nkwana na bra ba se on the busu yin now. And then two, sikane bano. You pump it back into the football economy to grow. So imagine if say nya investors similarly more service now. What becomes of our football? And clearly football no oye ni here. Emfaso wom
Mate Mike me da say wo ya ba be fa course ya toothpaste ya toothbrush adaroma na mo ma menwie me birthday so no na real quick yem komra wo shag di kan Kedu Garson of Shishiman say yem wishe ne babayo akosua owusu edu happy birthday from Opapa Kedu Garson of Shishiman ene o ma me okode eje wa say akosua owusu edu ene eyewa woda anti yem show awoda pa nyamenya okesena ontutu mo nsisi enyini na ebe penipa na omunya so mfa so afei we so say to my mom happy birthday to yecha papa bi from Shadrach I say always show awoda pa and then so awoda anti birthday blessings yecha papa bi and awoda from Oba Shadrach and I say always show awoda pa de ediwo happy birthday to Madam Florence Boache Mensa Asante Aguna from Wankasa Babaywa Patience Treme of Accra and Ababayo and or say ye show Madam Florence Boache Mensa awadapa or Danakoma Super Nyame Emma Kwatenten Hodingum and I went so say happy birthday to Nanaya Usu our Pen TV and radio from Shadrach I say Nanaya Usu happy birthday and so call a day amount and so anopay I say happy birthday to Lowkin your fancy member and Ayoda show awadapa Yamin tutu and among see no man your man so you fine Emma Ken. Last but not the least, a happy birthday to Lisbeth Ahin or Tano Dumasi from Wankasa Lisbeth Ahin and that Tano Dumasi from Ketru Obi and HS Omame Veronica Santi and I say Yame show I would have Panyameno Kesna Oman your man so enko kama and so Famanti Kwame Apia Amponsa and then so Ewa Kwame Apia Amponsa and Ewa from Ricardo Varas and say Yame show happy birthday na Nyoma and you're fine and so from our west Yam fair course 0551 931 0548 931 931 Yas to face Yas to brush Daroma I am from hello caller
Fancy
yes sir
Oyibo national
Oyibo
etu adrato
iti
oba papa PSC mami mama baso edmapa modima Ghana ni Asante region ayefre Accra House of Folk players no ofi agbesime What Bete United no. Now you're captain. Uba House of Hope. Uba captain. Di Maria Muo. Uba 2 more team by the captain amount. Etianya emle amudi half team no be relegation. Ofia besima men na adetia o players ni nyina dem na kopu kotodwe na ka twa mu se enya mu na mudi half of be relegation. Say player of the month e bit me give 5,000 3,000. What be chem na oji say na me bi say football no onu ni adwuma nkwa ya benye scanner. To be if papa to go this sika be ya na. The better move bahasa. No matter what ni to ka. Yes, remu. Enya mudi. Eba mu be di mudi to. Se mudi hat team ni be relegation.
Mate.
Yiri mu na mo shema e.
Oibo yera se so ba so. Hello caller. Hello. Hello caller. Whoa, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Adum openi yetio.
We dey wa fast wa di nya Robert. Me ka se fi coaching granta and you both have to get na no pe.
Okay.
Fancy. We get how to focus team na ka me dey bia me ka se. How to focus team ni se ne mabobo bo ntem tu ya. How to focus pay for na bi. Na gbe players ni mu. What is it? Because we ya all the coach ni ka se ya both season we ya. O na ka to the players. But management is percent. That you are going coach, you know. Let's say I'm here. I'm going to go to place and I'm going to go to meet you. So my boy replace. What do you player? Let's say you are going room with them, Barbara. Now, yeah, I'm coach now. Open your captain, yeah. Let's say captain when you're going there. Oh, it's a good time. How to focus in Agazano? You're not to back up there. When your politics are more, you know. Don't find the next foot. When you know how to focus with your Barbara, you're not permanent. Because I have to talk to you.
Okay.
What is it?
Mate, yera say hello. Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Openi udini baby aga say free.
Baja baby ko good morning.
Udin.
Abraham.
Abraham etio.
Baja best have telephone. I said you still looking for and for you. Also for company you commode the car. And your mom is just Obama has a corrugation. As for now, the phone I away. You need the friend and also just as minimum.
Okay, yeah, that's a piece of bass on fire. Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello, Fancy.
Yes, sir. Openi udini baby aga say free.
The friend is Simon, make a settle for it.
Simon etio.
Fancy, I'm sure for my pound here.
On shower. Yeah, Monday, Mumra Major Moya Street Business. Brush.
Will be apart from you are son of a deal. Then I'm no credit. How to focus like I said, I was a really defined. It was not as a big club. I want it Confederation Cup. Nothing they will have to my congregation there. Like I said, I took it off nice from 7 yards where they was so bad. That's it.
Okay, yeah, I see piece of by hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Me about your yetio. Udin, ni baby aga say free.
Me pacho, yeah, friend Daniel.
Daniel pacho aga say free.
Me kasa free.
Okay, yetio.
Me pacho dia tell say. City for the better we na ka say na title 4 times na Manchester United I give 4 I spent 4 yes United fans just say that the title get half na for like okay
me too ba
na Champions League also Madrid and Abeje.
Oh, okay.
Medasi.
Okay, yes, I say full from Bra. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba cho your first organ say free here.
I want to Johnny Jacobu. I'm actually come to.
Na me che yet your Monday so bet me ato afa na abejo product no why?
Not the people oh team here to Malaysia. I'm the confidence in the everything you have to do I but they should not forget to say And then that time of Cotocolino. Yeah, then she up in the commercial chain, and still the part. Yeah, catch your market. But she had never come on the few will get about it. You don't need trouble books book. They never will go. If you really are, who's one can get some trouble, you know, Yamina also, then nobody will go. Let's prepare the trouble, papa.
Okay, Matia, say hello. Hello. Oh, okay. I'm say Brennan cry no nti ye be na wrap up na ya makwan ama dwumadi di won so aba beto so nti nyame adoma live commentary no ene de aka nyina ne be ba beto so e de ama live on Sompa 93.1 da mu nyina ma se se munya time enso e ma nti ye fancy na ya makwan e ma program do and prepare na fi eno so ram beto so